What is up, everyone? How is everyone doing? One second, sorry. Hello! Welcome, friends. I hope everyone's having a fucking fantastic day. Hello! Oh, damn, Solar. Well, hopefully you feel better, dude. I'd take a test and, you know, stay isolated, hydrated, and, you know, get some sleep. Take NyQuil, dude. That shit's, like, fucking magic. I swear to God. Hooray, mediocre news. I would say that, some of it's definitely mediocre. I'm not gonna say that they addressed everything that I wanted them to address, because they definitely didn't, and we'll talk about that for sure. I would say there are some very good things. Are you going to be reading the article? Yes, I'm going to be reading the article, and then at 6:30, so in an hour, me, Mactix, and Joe, Demon Joe France, we're going to be farming Keitel, because I need more armor. You can never have enough armor, chat. So, yeah, I'd say overall, so just initial, while we wait for people to get in here, initial reactions, initial thoughts, things of that nature. Yeah, I do agree. I feel like a lot of what they talked about, specifically Joe Blackburn, was good. I feel like a lot of the stuff that they addressed, and specifically their headspaces. Today wasn't a lot of announcing things. It was more the state of their let's say like ideologies towards the game going forward. And I would have liked, oh my God, my Wither Horde doesn't have a background. I would have liked to have seen a lot more action or examples on these ideologies. Personally, but I do think a lot of it was good. What we did see was good. I am very concerned about the future of PvP. And so that is something that I would very much like to get literally any information on, okay? Specifically skill-based matchmaking and the future of that, more in depth than they have. They keep using really vague terminologies with it. And I think most importantly, why the restrictions on the number of maps. I think we need to get more discussion on that, and we'll talk about that later as well. Sorry, I'm just clearing out my inventory so I'm ready when 6:30 rolls around. We'll start reading this very soon, I promise. Just give me a couple minutes. So there are definitely some things that I wish they would have discussed a little bit more. And like Gambit, like I don't even fucking like Gambit, but come, like nothing, not a single mention of Gambit, like, huh, kind of odd.
Thank you.
Seeing they're adding Citadel back hurts my soul. I agree. A lot of it's like stuff like that. Like everyone I know of who's ever talked about Crucible maps has openly hated Citadel. So like, where is this information? Like, why? And it was the same thing about like Vostok before they brought it back. Just like all these maps. Why? How did they choose those ones? You know, like why that one? Meltdown, perfect. That was my #1 map I wanted them to bring back. The second is Solitude. I really wish they would have brought back Citadel or Solitude. Citadel's the Dreaming City one that was like, it's very long. And then there's the bridges to each spawn, but the problem is it was too long. And so I guarantee they're gonna put fucking Rift on that map, dog. I guarantee it. And it's gonna be real bad. Yo, Tides, what's up, man? But in terms of, look, what I will say, PvE, all the PvE information for the most part that we got, I'm loving. Like they did, I think a lot of it was very good towards their future, you know, how they're approaching doing things in the future. PvP, something's wrong. I don't know what it is. I cannot tell you what it is. And and Jambit as the cool kids are calling it. Might as well just not exist, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of Gambit, you know? I would love for Gambit not to exist. But yeah. Alright, we're gonna go turn in my Trials card. Oh, it might not be on this character. I'm gonna try for 1 God Roll Adept, and then we'll start reading. I think Joe Blackburn tweeted about Gambit separately. Those were people quote tweeting the last time he did that, like 2 years ago. As far as I'm aware, he did not mention Gambit today. Whatever, I'll fucking spend it. I don't care. Okay, and then I need one of these. Give me a God roll, baby. Fuck! Dude, this game sucks, man. I farm so much, I cannot get a God roll. All right, let's talk about reading time. Is our Guardian ranks retroactive? At least to a point they are. They did mention that a couple twabs ago. I don't know if they are completely retroactive. I don't know if what's going on. You know, I don't know if it's like the first 6 ranks are and nothing else. I have no idea. They have not told us. I imagine, and they kind of allude to it here, I bet we'll get a Vidoc tomorrow or Wednesday, probably tomorrow, breaking down like the cool shit in Witch Queen, and then either on Thursday we'll learn more about Guardian ranks, or next week we'll learn more about Guardian ranks, I bet. So Solitude was the Mars map. Yeah, so Solitude and Meltdown were the 2 Mars maps, and they are 2 of the best maps in the entire game. Solitude was the one with the giant Warmind core kind of in the center, and we used to call the one spawn, it had a bunch of rocks, we used to call it Africa. I don't know why we called it that. I mean, there are a lot of rocks everywhere, so I don't know why we called it that, but people just did. I think that was like a community thing. Or maybe not, maybe it was just I have no idea, but we used to call, I think that was a spawn, and then the other side had like ice caves. There are actually 3 Mars maps. What's the third one? Is Retribution on Mars? Yeah, Atmospheric Station. Yeah, Retribution. Okay, barely counts. I also can't believe Bungie gave us 2 seasons names, so we'll talk about that. But yeah, so I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. It was weird because this is the longest single dev update that we've had. And I'm gonna be honest, it just didn't feel like it, you know? I don't know. Like I said on Twitter, I give it like I've settled down a little bit. I'll call it like an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10. Mostly because I'm a PvE guy, and the PvE stuff here was really solid, but the lack of support, all of the feedback for Bungie has been, where's all the support for Gambit and Crucible? And this just once again feels like they're just ignoring it. Mostly Gambit, but also a lot of the concerns with Crucible as well. And so I gotta dock off points for that, you know? They do not, you guys want to watch this? Watch this. Control F Gambit. They do not mention Gambit a single time. Not a single time. There's one section where they might hint at it, but we'll talk about that. No Gambler's Ruin returned. Good, dude. That shit sucked, man. What's the one map with Cabal Center and EDZ? Oh, fuck. Legion's Gulch. No one likes Gambit, so who cares? Yeah, I mean, the problem is like, I'm not a big Gambit fan, but they keep requiring us to play Gambit. So if I'm going to be required to grind things for things like Triumph, seasonal events, and quests, I want it to keep being refreshed, right? Either that or make me stop playing it. That's it. Or stop making me play it. Don't make me stop playing it. You don't have to do that. Yo, Brendan, thank you for the 22 months. Yo, that new Linkin Park song is pretty solid. It is very good, man. It's wild hearing Chester sing lead on a song again, right? It makes you wonder, like, what's the future, you know? I don't know. I know for a while there were a lot of rumors about, like, having Chester's son take over, but that might just be copium. I don't know, man. Yo, Paper, what's up, brother? All right, let's talk about this. Let's get into this. I only have 45 minutes, so before we gotta farm. All right, I'm gonna skip this first part because it was and this is another thing. There was a lot of like kind of fluff, and it's like it's already 5,300 words, man. I don't know, whatever. I like Joe Blackburn a lot. Every time he talks, he's very charismatic. He seems like a really cool dude. So there's no animosity, no anything. There are certain points here that I feel like just very blatantly should have been hit that just weren't. But once again, as a PvE main, a lot of the information that we did get, I at least agree with, or I actively enjoyed. So there we go. So in a couple of weeks, Lightfall will be in your hands. It is the penultimate expansion of the Light and Darkness saga, and it's a radical acceleration towards the final shape. But as we are all about Lightfall, it's not the only thing coming to Destiny 2 this year. Destiny is a massive, living, breathing organism, and what it requires to thrive is an incredible development team with a constantly updated list of priorities that can regularly inject high-value changes. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain and talk about how we see the game right now and what changes we need to allow Destiny to continue to evolve and thrive the way we want. Another thing that I really would have liked for them to address, maybe a lot of people aren't aware of this, but there was a Bungie devs always present at the game development convention every year. It's usually towards the end of the year, or towards the beginning of the year. I think it's towards the end. And there was a slide that leaked from one of Bungie's people that was just talking, and it was saying like, essentially, if Bungie has extra time, they often will not develop extra, like if like one season they find they have the time and the resources to make an extra mission or an extra activity or whatever, it says that often they will not, as to not set future expectations too high. And so and the community, a small part of the community was very upset about that. And I honestly, look, man, I get the whole player expectation thing, and it's a bitch, and you see it all the time. You really do. But I would hate for that mentality to be the thing that stops us from getting things like Niobe Labs, Corridors of Time, Whisper missions. If you have extra time and you can make the game a better product, I can't help but think that you should take that opportunity. And maybe say, hey, we had, put out in a twab or whatever, or tweet, hey, we had some extra time. We had some very talented people work on this and make this amazing activity. Don't expect this every season. We just had extra resources or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to manage community expectations, you know? And I respect that. I really do. I wish they would have mentioned that, personally. So yeah. But they didn't mention that, so whatever. First, the good. We have gotten to a place where Guardians can expect consistency in the quality of content coming to Destiny 2 all year long. From the Witch Queen to Season of the Seraph, we are incredibly proud of the high-quality shooter content and storytelling that has been added to the game over the last 12 months. But amid this quality and consistency, Destiny 2 can sometimes feel too predictable. While some consistency is necessary for us to be able to regularly update the game and prevent players from having to relearn Destiny every 3 months, as well as maintain our team health and sustainability, it is clear that too much predictability has created a lack of surprise and delight by the time our major game updates get into your hands. And so this is something I've talked about a lot. This is a huge problem. I've made multiple videos on this. I feel like, yeah, they're just following too much of an algorithm, too much of a pattern, and I feel like it's actively hurting the game, not having these beats that are, you know, distinctly from X season and really help that season stand apart. And a lot of those things are secret events, exotic quests, community events, secret puzzles, blah, 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 those sorts of things. Makes me think why Plunder felt so lackluster. They had extra dev time, but opted not to make more level expectations. I don't want to make any assumptions like that. I just, you know, without knowing, you know, having any insight, I'm not comfortable making expectations. You gotta also like think like putting together a season is probably a lot of hard work, right? Like it's probably hundreds of people working together, different teams working on different things, and at the end, you know, you put together and you hope everything is adhesive in it or cohesive in it, and it all acts as like a single nice product or expansion. But sometimes maybe it just doesn't work out. And I think you see that in science a lot. Like if you have collaborators, you're like, oh, we have so much kick-ass data, and then you start to put it in a manuscript and you're like, wow, this kind of sucks, or we really need a lot more experiments. And I'm worried that a lot of the time that happens to Bungie, because it's a very difficult thing. They're constantly hitting a moving target, and so I don't like to make assumptions about the process. I saw a Bungie employee take a 5-minute break the other day, so they could have easily made 100 exotic missions. Just saying, dude, you know? So, yeah, I think, you know, I totally agree with this. This is one of the most exciting things for me right here. And he goes on to say, this is not a problem with one more striker an additional map can solve. I agree with that. We still need additional maps. Destiny 2 has an incredible amount of content, but sometimes not all of our content is as rewarding or engaging as we like, and sometimes you can't just find anyone to play with. So the issues laid out in front of us, we created 4 big goals for Destiny 2 leading up to the final shape. Expand players' imaginations, bring challenge back to Destiny, enrich our content, and connect our guardians. Now, none of these goals will be achieved with a single change, and they're all going to require consistent maintenance to remain true, but for the rest of our time together today, I would like to walk you through how we plan to address these 4 big goals in 2023. Yeah, we'll talk about the armor for season 20. It does look very good. Bungie is the parent holding up their seasonal content child. The PvP child is drowning behind them. Gambit is the skeleton in the pool. Yeah. Expanding the players' imaginations. In Destiny 2, we want each major update to get the gears inside of our players' heads turning on what's new and what it means for the way they interact with the game. This wasn't true for all of our releases last year, and it's going to take changes across multiple releases for us to be where we want. We can't break all the design bones we want to right away, so instead, let's unpack how we will take on this big challenge over the course of next year. And I really do appreciate, they do it multiple times. They're like, yeah, Haunted and Plunder didn't hit how we wanted them to. And I really appreciate that sort of, you know, we know they probably know, but them acknowledging that, I love that. That's pretty good. Season of Defiance. This is season 20. Lightfall will launch alongside Season of the Defiance, or Season of Defiance. I guarantee the title is going to be Defiant, by the way. I guarantee. And while most of this content was wrapped up before this new goal was put into place, we still have numerous seasonal quality of life. Sorry, I keep getting texts. Quality of life changes along with substantial iterations to our current model coming to shake things up, starting with reducing complexity with our progression systems. This means fewer competing currencies to earn. So, seasons on the front end are going to be more simple in terms of vendor screens and the seasonal loop. Very good. Nothing bad about that. And on the back end, they're going to shake up how they start delivering seasonal content. And I've said this 100 times, you know, the seasonal content, the seasonal model is not what is wrong with Destiny. I will take 4 seasons over 2 expansions any day of any year of any month. Always. It is the most consistent and the best content that Bungie puts out. 100%. You know, in addition, in both models to 1 yearly expansion. I've enjoyed my time playing Destiny under a seasonal model 1 billion times better than I've enjoyed playing Destiny with an expansional model. And yes. So, but what is the problem with the seasonal model is when it's exactly the same every single season. Week 1, we do this. Week 2, we do the same thing. Week 3, we do the same thing, blah, blah, blah. You know, in every single season, it's 5 weeks of story, 3 weeks of grinding out crafted weapons, 4 weeks of nothing, conclusion. Every single time. And so, I really like this. This is exactly what we need. Just shake up the seasonal delivery system a little bit, which I really like. We're doing away with umbrals and umbral energy, so after you've unlocked seasonal focusing, if you want to focus an engram into a particular seasonal weapon or armor, all you need is glimmer and a seasonal engram. Good. Additionally, giving glimmer more use too. Very good. Additionally, seasonal engrams will be stored and tracked on seasonal vendors, so managing the engram bucket in your character's inventory will be much easier than it is today. And once again, Bungie's like quality of life shit going into Lightfall, fucking phenomenal. So here is the key art for Season 20, Season of Defiance. So we clearly have the EDZ. We clearly have Mara, Cabal Forces, and it looks like... So I originally thought that this center thing, and I'm still not convinced it's not. Destiny, Season of the Warmind. It's hard to tell. Like, there's definitely pyramid structures off to the left. This is like the Darkness City in the Throne World. But this thing in the center, man... Maybe I'm just a loser, but like this set, look, you've got like this thing in the center very much looks like a Rasputin thing to me. And maybe that's like a play on that somehow. I'm not really sure, but yeah, these are clearly a lot of the buildings from like Birthplace of the Vile and the Throne World and Vow of the Disciple. Yeah, a lot of like ziggurat-y things. Yeah, exactly. So like very... Essentially, it looks like we're going to get some pyramid tech on Earth, which is obviously a bad thing. I was hoping the tower gets, like, fucking destroyed. It doesn't look like it's going to. But it's just cool. This season we just had was Rasputin season. Yeah, but they've done, like, multiple Mara seasons in a row, multiple Shivu seasons in a row. Like, I wouldn't rule that out. Remember, seasonal content's mostly about who our enemies are. And it looks like it's going to be a Cabal season, so... So yeah, also we won't be asking you to hold on to large stacks of seasonal currency to unlock a chest at the end of every seasonal activity. Instead, we'll be dropping singular keys throughout your playtime that allow you to extract better rewards from the chest at the end of a seasonal activity. This will create a simpler relationship where you know that if you have even one key, you're getting better rewards. Good. And please, for the love of God, Bungie, don't put an annoyingly small material cap on keys. Let me hold 100 goddamn keys if I play enough activities to have 100 keys. Unnecessary caps on random currencies is awful. And so I love this simplicity. You know, we're no longer grinding out phantasmal bullshit, you know, like, so this is essentially getting rid of Vestiges of Dread. You wouldn't have them under the system. Psychogenic intels, treasure coordinates. You wouldn't have any of this stuff. Seraph key codes. None of this would exist under this new system. Very good. Just keys, but also no caps. Skeleton keys are back. No, these are not for strikes. I mean, it's like if your idea of a skeleton key is a key that allows you to open a chest at the end of an activity, sure, but like we have a billion things in Destiny that already do that, right? So taking the tower away would throw one of those that are new to Destiny, want to play the game's DLCs and chronological score. I don't fucking care. I've already played Destiny, you know? I want the craziest fucking experience that I want. Oh, you know, and I don't think it's unreasonable to think... I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. That's not my job. I just know I want the tower gone and I want a new base of operations on Neomuna. Okay. It also represents the repositioning of these chests as true bonuses, not requirements. Unlike today's seasonal currencies, keys won't drop every time you complete an activity. To compensate for this change, we've made the base rewards for each seasonal activity completion better. So when you earn and spend a key, it is a meaningful bonus, not a requirement to engage in a seasonal playlist. Finally, by default, keys can drop from seasonal activities, which means that you're no longer required to play content outside of the seasonal playlist to chase seasonal rewards. No more playing 10 hours of Gambit to turn in a couple Seraph Battlegrounds things. This is a fantastic change, dude. This is great. This is fantastic. Excellent. Do you know about the event that starts tomorrow? I know that the final quest starts tomorrow, but it's not an event. This is great. On top of these changes in Season of the Defiance, most seasons have these, so it's hard to get around that. Players can expect fewer total vendor upgrades, yes, with each individual upgrade being more potent, and some upgrades even offering a variance on the way you interact with the seasonal activity. In Season of the Defiance, we've also taken a big stab at the way we name our various progression systems and currencies. We want players to read the name of something and immediately understand what it does. In short, to spend more time playing and less time trying to understand what they're supposed to do. Yes. All great changes, bro. This is sick. In seasons to come. After Season of Defiance, we will head into Season of the Deep. Sorry, 1 second. Wife. Season of the Deep. Sick name. You guys want my copium? Do you guys want my fucking copium right now? Season of the Deep. Titan comes back, just like how the Leviathan came back. Titan comes back, and we get to fight the Wormy Boy on Titan. Or there's some Worm God feuds or something. We still... Look, the Worm Gods have to be taken care of before we get to... Before the end of the... Light and Dark Saga. They have to be taken care of. They were set up originally as like some of the biggest bads in Destiny, and then now they're just minions. But Bungie still did all of that setup. They did all of that setup for these Worm Gods. They still have to die. There are 3 more of them? Were there 5 originally or 6? There might have been 5 originally. 2 of them are dead. So there's at least 3 of them that are left. And we gotta fucking kill him. And also, I just kind of want Titan back. But also, and it's small, you know, it's small like the Leviathan was. I am kind of worried though. They add it back, they take it away, you know. There's a dungeon that season, so Worm Dungeon, that would be very cool. You know, it's hard. I always have a hard time predicting what the dungeons are going to be about. Because, you know, one of the dungeons kind of had something to do with the season. The duality it tied in. It wasn't really that important, but it tied into the season. Spire the Watcher, it doesn't really tie in that much. I mean, it's important lore-wise, but it's not like this season would have been the same without it. You know? And so if we just... I think if... you know, you head into a season, I don't think you can say like, oh yeah, you're gonna kill 2. Let's say there's 3 Worm Gods left. You kill 2 in the season, and then you kill 1 in the dungeon. That feels kind of, I don't know, man. There were 6. Orcs killed Akka. We killed Zol. Rolk killed Zeta. Oh, I don't really count Zeta. That's a good point. That's a really good point. So Zeta wasn't part of the original 5, right? She's like the mommy worm. I wasn't really counting her, but that's a really good point, or them. So yeah, so you know, I don't know. I would love for that to happen. I think yeah, a Titan season similar to people hate on the Leviathan. I'm gonna, you know, I stand by it. The highlight, in my opinion, of Season of the Haunted was that they tried to do something new. And that they brought in, you know, a patrol space like that. I thought that was a very cool experiment. I personally really enjoyed my time on the Leviathan minus Nightmare Containment. And I feel like if Nightmare Containment was better or didn't exist, that idea would have been taken a lot better. I love the idea of kind of like an additional mini patrol zone. I wish it didn't go away at the end of the season, but I think that's really cool. It really makes the world feel more dynamic, like you're actually going new places, and I think that's really cool, and it's a really great idea personally, I think. I just feel like a little bit of the execution pretty much entirely with Nightmare Containment was very poorly done. But if we got Titan back and they did like an actual decent seasonal activity and we got a Titan dungeon, like that would be fucking phenomenal. You know, I would really love that. I would very much love that, but we'll see. Season of the Deep will not feature a vendor upgrade paradigm. That's sick. The same will be true for the following season. This doesn't mean that players will never see a vendor upgrade system again, but instead means that we want to create a more varied experimental frameworks that slowly create a wide array of different systems for players to show their investment into seasonal content. This variety will also extend into the types of content players experience and the moment-to-moment gameplay of our later seasons. In both Season of the Deep and Season 22, the team is pushing the envelope to create more fresh activity experiences, like when we unveiled the Shattered Realm in Season of the Lost or debuted Battlegrounds in Season of the Chosen. Fantastic. I regularly say that Shattered Realms are probably my favorite seasonal activity just due to how different they were. They were phenomenal, and I really think that's the sort of thing that will make seasons unique. If Bungie continues to push the envelope or the line or the bar on like what is a seasonal activity, You know, people nowadays will get really upset anytime they hear like, oh, we're getting more battlegrounds, even though the 3 sets of battlegrounds aren't really that similar to each other. In terms, they are and they aren't, right? And at this kind of point in time, you have a lot of very general types of seasonal content. You have battlegrounds, you have the menagerie lights, you have whatever the fuck override is, that sort of stuff. And so I would love to keep iterating and making different things personally. So what about connecting it to Zol, Rasputin, and Io? I don't play Warmind, so I could be completely wrong. Zol and Rasputin were not on Io, they were on Mars. I'm doing well, Steven. So yeah, one thing we wanted to continue from last year is casting a wide net when it comes to the themes and fantasies of our players, or that our players can expect in each release. This is sick. Lightfall already has a very different tone and setting from Witch Queen, and we want to continue this tonal variety with our seasonal content. From Reapers to Pirates to Cowboys, last year's seasons proved that Destiny 2 can encompass experiences that contain wildly different inspirations or varied inspirations, and we are committed to the adventures in Lightfall's collection of seasons feeling just as thematically fresh from each other as they did last year. Excellent. I thought that was very cool. Sorry, I have 25 minutes, so I need to pick it up a little bit. These stories, progressions, and themes aren't the only way we think we can stretch the player's imagination space. Some of this is going to come from putting new systems into Destiny 2 or revisiting systems that aren't quite hitting the mark. In Lightfall, we will be adding Guardian ranks to the game alongside rethinking Destiny 2's build crafting with loadouts. While we aren't going to go deep into either of those systems here, they both represent new lenses that we want to continue to apply in Destiny 2. And this is what makes me think at some point, either on Thursday or next week, we're gonna, or maybe Tuesday. What I think the Vitalhawk will probably come out tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. Guardian ranks will probably be the focus of a breakdown on Wednesday, maybe in the TWAB on Thursday, or maybe next week. Rasputin was on Mars, Zol was on Io. No, Zol was... We literally had an entire strike on Mars killing Zol. I think you're referring to the Whisper mission, but Zol was never there. Right? Like, I guess like Zol's corpse was or whatever, but Zol was definitely on Mars, guys. You were thinking there was another Warmind on Io, and it was, it you know, it ended up being like a sub-vault of Rasputin, but it had a different name, I think, when Destiny 2 launched. It might have been Charlemagne, but I don't remember. I saw your post about the water situation in Ohio. I'm not sure if you talked about it on stream already, but I live in Ohio. I wonder if I should be worried. That is up to you. Look, man, how close you live. And I'm just a guy who can read some SDSs, and I've worked with some of these materials before, and I know that they can be dangerous. At the end of the day, there are government agencies that are... I mean, the EPA is there and they're doing their job, which is good, which is very good. So I would listen to local enforcement and see if they have any tips, especially if you live, you know, far away. I wouldn't be stressed about it too much. We'll talk more about that later. That's things that are easier to talk about while we're farming. I want to get through this though. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, Guardian ranks are cool. We've talked about it before, so I'm going to kind of skip that. Weapon crafting, we're going to skip this. We're just the initial things. Changes to weapon crafting in Lightfall. To create an independent chase for both crafted and non-crafted weapons in Lightfalls, and we've talked about this, this is huge, fewer of our total weapons will be craftable, and more of our weapons with long-term sources will get value from random perk rolls. This is phenomenal. I've been saying this, I've been preaching this all year. This is a fantastic change. This is great. The grind to get crafted weapons is one of the worst parts of Destiny right now, and really slimming that down to just a select few of weapons is going to be huge. This is great. To allow these non-crafted weapons to stand toe-to-toe with crafted weapons in Lightfall, in the Year of Lightfall, more and more of our non-crafted weapons, starting with the new raid adepts, will have the ability to be enhanced. When you enhance your weapon, or you enhance it, it allows that weapon to start being leveled up, use mementos, and gain access to both weapon perks and enhanced intrinsic properties, but only the enhanced versions of the perks and masterwork that are already on the version of the weapon that you're enhancing. So this is essentially like taking a normal gun. Let's say I got a normal forbearance. It has a roll that's just fucking juicy. I could then upgrade it to a enhanced version of it. I could get levels on it. I could get enhanced perks, that sort of stuff. So this is fucking fantastic. This is amazing. This will hopefully get rid of all crafting from raids. Get rid of old raids, fine, can have crafted things. You know, if you want to refresh Last Wish, give it crafting, awesome. New raids should not have any crafting. This will allow you to go farm for specific roles and then really take that perfect role that you got and really invest into it. This is the best case scenario. This is amazing. You don't have to level up random ass weapons that you are never going to use. This allows you to only focus on leveling up and using the perfect versions of weapons that you have farmed out. This is literally the perfect version of everything. This is awesome. This is fantastic. Simply said, with some time and resources, enhancing allows you to take the random rolled weapon that you've obtained and enhance its existing roll to match the full power of a crafted weapon. We're targeting to roll this out initially in Lightfall with raid adepts, so hopefully you can do it. They say raid adepts specifically, so I'm assuming you'll be able to craft the normal weapons, which fucking sucks, bro. But this is fine. Still adepts, you know, they let you get the adept mods as well, so I'll probably be farming some of those out if any of them are good. At the launch of Season of the Deep, and long term, we want to expand this functionality. Oh, I just now realized that's kind of annoying. So Lightfall, the master version of Lightfall raid will already be out for like half a season, and then they're going to add it. So hopefully that's retroactive. Long term, we want to expand this functionality to most of our non-crafted non-crafted weapon drops, but there are some technical hurdles we need to solve first. Yeah, it's for Season of the Deep. That is a little annoying, but why do you not like weapon crafting in raids? Because let me tell you why I don't like weapon crafting in raids. It completely ruins the loot chase. I run King's Fall and I delete the weapon no matter what. I get a white weapon that can't be crafted, delete it. Well, I don't fucking care about the roll. I can craft that. I get a red border weapon, delete it. I can craft it, you know? I get an adept weapon. Adepts can never be as good as crafted weapons. I delete it. It completely destroys the loot grind and any replayability of the raids. And raids are meant to be, at least in my opinion, highly replayable activities with the greatest loot chase across the entire game. So absolutely not. I hate the idea of crafting any weapons from raids, except if the raid has already been out for 2 years or whatever, and they're revamping the raid. These are perfect changes. It's annoying that's a little bit late, but if it's retroactive for adepts, that's cool. So, sorry, crack my neck real quick. Holy. For crafted weapons, we have some additional changes planned. You will never see deep sight on a weapon unless it's something you need to make pattern of progress on. When you see a red border in game, you know it's valuable. Nice. Targeting Season of the Deep, we'll also be adding a mechanism to activate deep sight on any craftable weapon that you do not have the pattern for. That's kind of wild. So that means if I need to craft a forbearance and I get a a white border forbearance, there will be some way to make it into a red border, which is kind of real, or wild. Like it's weird. Weird is the word I was looking for. Finally, we want to tackle one more thing out of game to help our goal of expanding the player imagination, and that's giving our players a little more of a sneak peek into releases before they hit servers. So while some of our releases this year will be kept secret until they hit players' machines, others, like Season of the Deep, will preview and share key details ahead of time. Let's go! No more of this insanely painful secret marketing stuff. This is awesome. This is sick, bro. We get trailers again, chat. You don't understand. Yes, this is awesome. So that's great. That's fucking fantastic. Yes, I mixed up Wield, the real wild, and weird. That's how it came out. You know what? Fucking whatever. Okay. That's fucking fantastic. Second thing, bring a challenge back to Destiny. I'm gonna skip this because I'm low on time. Tuning abilities, bringing back the challenge back to Destiny requires a two-pronged approach. If we just tuned up our enemies in game, we would start to encounter issues where combatants frequently one-shot players and would feel super spongy. This literally already happened in Season of the Drifter. It's fucking awful. So this is great that they're acknowledging that. As a result, even more relaxing content would require players to conform to the most meta Guardian loadouts. On the other hand, if we were only to tune the player's efficiency, the RPG elements would start to feel like they matter less, and Destiny might start to lose its essential fantasy of being this powerful battle wizard in space. So instead of focusing on one vector, we're going to take measured approaches in both the player's toolkit and the strength of our monsters. Let's start with the player's toolkit. Across all game modes, we believe abilities dominate too many engagements. Destiny is a game about guns and powers, and we want both to shine. So starting with Lightfall, we are moderately increasing ability recharge time. They've already mentioned this. This is great. We've also noticed that enemy combatants just aren't hitting as hard as we want them to, especially with max resilience guardians. So we're adjusting the amount of damage resistance granted by resilience and increasing the energy cost from 1 to 2 and 3 to 4. So, yeah, I mean, it's not hard. Like, we're all doing farms. I don't know. We'll see how this works. We'll see how this works. Yeah. How many war mines are there? There's one war mine. There are a bunch of sub mines. They used to do that, like, dude, they did it for years after Forsaken. It was just this last year. They were super secretive for some reason. More kind of shots of the Vex network. It seems like it's going to be a lot bigger role in this expansion than I originally thought. With the build crafting updates in Lightfall, we believe great builds will be much more accessible to the community. And while we still want your gear and your mods to be critical, some of the buffs to the Guardian's damage and survivability were just too strong in the old system, so we've taken this opportunity for a balancing patch to gear-driven buffs. They've already talked a little about that. I know these last paragraphs might have been scary to read, but we don't think these changes are going to be that big of a swing of the balance pendulum. More than anything, it's about reining in some of the unintentional power creep that we saw over the last year. We're committed, as always, to making your Guardian feel like the ultimate monster-killing machine, and I'm confident that with Strand, our new build crafting updates, and the suite of new weapons coming with Lightfall, you'll be making Zaval and Shaxx very proud. Very good. You think Vidoc tomorrow? I do. Probably tomorrow or Wednesday. Enemy mine. So these are changes to enemies. So they're talking about kind of the light system. We were pretty aggressive with the adjustment in Season of the Seraph, and it produced great results. So the base Battleground playlist in Season of the Defiance will use the same setting. To carry this approach over, we're also going to be adjusting the same difficulty tweak on the Vanguard Ops playlist. We aren't going to set this playlist knob to a level quite as intense as the Battlegrounds playlist, but we want to be using the setting to make Vanguard Ops a lot more engaging to the average Guardian starting Lightfall. So content's just going to be harder, a little bit harder, nothing crazy, but yeah, I kind of like this change. It's weird that they're doing it. I think a lot of this is like most people when they're like, hey, content needs to be harder. Not us. I don't really think many people are like, hey, the Strike playlist needs to be harder. I think a lot of people, including myself, are like, hey, Grandmaster Nightfalls need to be harder, you know? And so there are definitely parts of the game that I very much want to be much more difficult. And I'm excited that they're making these changes. But I just, you know, well, I'll have to see how the changes play out, and the greater community is going to have to see how these changes play out. But it seems weird that they're targeting some of the easiest content in the game. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. You may have noticed that we've been experimenting a lot with our power settings over the last few seasons, and we're planning on taking even more experiments this year. We think there are some major issues with power in Destiny 2. Yes, and how it prevents players from seeing some of our best content. So it's just boring, really. That's really the biggest problem. It just sucks. It's not fun. So they're tweaking a lot of their power settings over the year of Lightfall. Some of these tweaks might be found in the back end with a little transparency to the average Guardian, while others will be front and center. For example, when Lightfall launches, we will have a power climb that's very similar to that in Witch Queen. But later in Season of the Deep, we don't plan to raise the pinnacle or power cap at all. Very curious. Very, very curious. So that's cool. With all these changes to powers and pursuits, we want to make sure there's plenty for players to sink their teeth into over the next year. For the last few years, we've been trying to attack this problem by trying to squeeze in. Sorry, making sure my headset's charged. One more morsel of new content in each release, but I think we can get better results with a different strategy, making the existing depth of incredible content in Destiny 2 more valuable. Now, some people are going to be very excited about this next stuff. Let's start with our most evergreen rituals, the Crucible. In Season of Defiance, we're looking at getting Countdown back in the game. That's pretty cool. Alongside a respawn variant of the game mode we call Countdown Rush, where players must detonate and defuse both bombs on the map before the round ends. This sounds like it's going to be toxic. We also aim to run a series of Crucible labs, including a mode where the player sandbox is dramatically changed. Weapon damage, ability uptime, and even ammo are all adjusted in a new mode tentatively called Checkmate Control. This mode will reward players who use their smarts and their skills. So if the only way the enemy has been able to shut you down in the past is a solo blade barrage, they might be in trouble. I'm kind of wondering if this is like, you get your super like once. Yeah, you have your super at the beginning of the map and you can only use it once. There's something like that, you know? Very interesting. I'm excited to see how this turns out. Pretty excited about it. Now, we think that a steady stream of novel game modes and a ranking of player power is going to do a lot for the health of the PvP ecosystem. I agree, but we're committed to keeping true to our Crucible maps plan. Bad. Which means the arrival of Meltdown. So Meltdown, one of the best maps ever. They're bringing it back. This is great. A brand new Vex Network map in Season 22. Please don't just be a reskinned Destiny 1 map like Disjunction. Hopefully that is actually brand new. And the return of Citadel in our last season before the final shape. Citadel sucks. We will also be looking at our existing maps and doing a spawn retuning pass on many of them this year to improve how our various modes flow. Look, I've said it forever. I've said this forever, and I'm gonna keep saying this. I do not think that one new map a year is enough. I'm gonna continue to say that. Especially when it's just a very poorly done remaster of a Destiny 1 map like Disjunction. I can't stress that's enough. But it's a Titan map? No, it's not. Citadel's a Dreaming City map. Citadel's a very bad map. But look, man, I just don't understand. I really wish we had more insight into how long it takes them to make a Destiny map. Call of Duty, look, and I know this is a stupid comparison, and I'm not a game developer, I'm a chemist, and so, look, I don't know, but Call of Duty used to release 4 brand new maps every couple of months. Destiny 1 used to release a handful of maps every couple of months. Why has it changed? Like, what is it a resource thing? Is it just harder to make maps for Destiny 2? Like, what's the factor here? I'd love some insight into this. Because one map a year is not great, man. Citadel in this meta, yeah, dude. Citadel's gonna play exactly the fucking same as Disjunction. 100%. It's not gonna be good, man. I don't know, whatever. In matchmaking, we still don't feel like we've nailed the trade-off between fair matches and good connections. We still need to get features like dynamic skill ranges in game to allow players across all skill levels to get consistency, high-quality connections in their matches. As we continue to adjust algorithms to improve connection qualities, we're also turning our eyes towards the lobby, balancing where we aim to construct matches with more consistent skill spreads amongst the players on enemy teams. We also want to continue to zoom out and make sure we're upgrading the meta system and encourage folks to play PvP. Think of this like the Iron Banner revamp, the worst revamp they've ever done. Just saying. The loot stuff was fine, but my enjoyment of Iron Banner went from a solid 11 out of 10 to a 4 out of 10. Our recent increases to the Iron Banner reputation, our commitment of having 3 Iron Banners per season this year. While we haven't settled on the final details, we are currently looking at the rewards and matchmaking structures of trials and would like to push more updates. This makes me very sad. This year that continue to more consistently keep the population at healthier levels. So this makes me incredibly sad. Because Trials is the only game mode in the fucking game right now that I can just hang out with friends, not have to sweat my fucking ass off, dude. And they're gonna take it away, man. They're gonna take it away. We're gonna be forced to the fucking rotating playlist of all things, man. It's just like, if they're gonna be so insistent on skill-based matchmaking, give us one goddamn playlist. Just give us one, man. That's all I want, you know? Why does everything have to be a $10,000 grand fucking finale tournament every single time? Give me one place. It doesn't have to be all or nothing, you know? It used to be, Iron Banner used to be the chill thing, which was awesome because it was super chill and it was rewarding. And then now Trials is the chill place. And we can't even chill in fucking quick play anymore. It's like, what is happening? Give me one place, please. You know? So, I don't know. That's a little frustrating. One thing that's not frustrating, the one thing that I love here, is they're adding an exotic mission rotator, which is fucking awesome. So, I made a tweet, and this was actually really funny. So I made a tweet last week that was like, sunsetting Seraph Shield is goddamn criminal. And I stand by that. And then today, after this went live, a Bungie dev liked my tweet. And there's totally like a cheeky little, you thought, nerd. Which is pretty awesome. That was pretty funny. But yes, so there's going to be a rotator in season 22. So unfortunately, we have to wait 6 months. But the rotator will have Presage, Vox Obscura, and Operation Seraph Shield. Probably rotates weekly, and you get rewards for doing it, which is cool. But they also say, with this framework implemented, we hope to use this rotator in the future to continue to bring some of Destiny 2's most classic missions back into the fold. And so this means hopefully in the future we'll get Whisper back, we'll get 0 Hour back, and I hope we get Niobe Labs back. Now, one thing here. Why do they have to be in a rotator? You know, I don't mind the rotator. I think that's very cool. But if this means I can't just go run Presage at any time, I have to wait for the Presage week, like we have to do with Master Dungeons and Raids right now, that is a huge L. If there's content in the game, I think we should be able to play that content, even for no rewards. We should be able to play it at any point. If someone wants to low man or speed run or just vibe out and get footage in a mission, they shouldn't have to wait once a month to be able to do it. You know, these things should all just be relegated to the Legends tab. We should be able to do them anytime we want, take people through them, enjoy the content for what it is. Not everything needs to be in a rotator. And I think that was the biggest L that they've done with Master Raids. And I think that, you know, I think it needs a lot of changes. And to not water down demand, there's no way you want to run all of those every week. No, you're absolutely right. I don't want to do those every week. I don't want to go to the movie theater every week. That doesn't mean I can only go to the movie theater once every 4 weeks, right? These things, I don't see any reason why it can't just be a selector. You know, people like, what does that do to the game? There's no matchmaking for these things, so it's not like it would hurt the flow or the dynamic of any of these activities. You have to already get a fire team to do them. You have to be explicitly looking to run these activities, and so it's not like it's hurting the health of any playlist activities, or anyone's gonna have all, you know, long loading times. You should be able to do this anytime that you want. It's the same thing with GMs. Yeah, like being able to run GMs, you should be able to do at the beginning of a season. The rotating like weekly GMs, I get why they do that. That's for, you know, loot and double loot stuff. I totally get that. But server, sorry, we're gonna be farming Kydal here soon. But yeah, man, so that was cool. They're refreshing strikes, so I'm gonna have to kind of speed through this. But Lake of Shadows and Arms Dealers are being refreshed, which is like, at first I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I realized these are the 2 shortest strikes in the game, and they're my only salvation. So, oh, fuck, man. Do not ruin Lake of Shadows, Bungie. Oh man, how about having all Crucible modes available 100% of the time? So I mean, that's very, very different, right? Because that actively dilutes the playlist. I do think we need more options available. I like the idea of having a rotator playlist. You know, maybe one or two more options than we currently already have. But I mean, that makes sense. Not having literally queue only missions not available at any time does not make any sense. You know. At all. It doesn't hurt anything. And yeah, it should just be, I don't like if people just want to go hang out in those activities, there's no reason they shouldn't be able to do that. So that fucking sucks. Am I in his? So that's whatever. They're making Battlegrounds. They are making Battlegrounds Nightfalls. So they're able to be Nightfalls. So, you know, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't mind Battlegrounds, you know, and it'll be nice to have some variation. We'll just see how it goes. They do tend to be a little longer, but this process will begin with the Mars Heist Battleground being part of the Nightfall rotation in Season of Defiance, and we expect more Battlegrounds to follow suit. We are excited to see how players tackle Season of Defiance's first Nightfall rotation, where 4 out of the 6 Nightfalls will be newer, refreshed content. So we know that Mars will be one, and possibly both Lake of Shadows and Arms Dealer will be one. So we might get one, and obviously any new strikes that come with Lightfall are going to be in there. So I imagine we are either getting 1 or 2 strikes with Lightfall. And if it's 2, then only one of Lake of Shadows or Arms Dealer will be there. But I imagine we're probably only getting 1 strike with Lightfall. So we'll see, man. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Yes. Okay, sorry. Getting ready to farm. So yeah, man, strike specific loot is also something I wish would eventually return. I agree. I'm not sure if they would put that here if it was going to return, but I like the idea specifically of armor. We already have a lot of guns and stuff that do that sort of thing, but yeah, so probably only 1 brand new strike. As we get further away from Lightfall in our seasonal schedule, we're going to make some targeted changes to ritual content based on what we've observed about why players engage in this content. While we don't expect these changes to make it in for Season of Defiance, over time we want to start pushing both more rewards to ritual content, so maybe strike-specific loot, and more options to engage with our ritual content. This will include changes such as moving the initial source of obtaining exotic loot away from lost sectors back to the core rituals, no longer asking players to earn all 3 of the ritual pursuit ornaments in a seasonal challenge, and allowing players to earn more rewards and complete more of their weekly challenges by playing content of their choice, not just in the newest seasonal playlist activity. Good. This rebalancing of objectives and rewards is going to be a slow burn over the year in Lightfall, and we're going to take a more direct approach in our last season of the year, dedicating a significant amount of development time towards a more core ritual focused season. So this is I think a good compromise. A lot of people, you guys know, like to say we need a season of the health, and I've always been very adamant that if Bungie just took 3 months and they only did stuff for ritual activities, the game would fucking die. So this is a nice little compromise, because while this season will have plenty of new activity and story content, we want to take this time right before the final shape to crisp up our core rituals and pursuits as we head into our final expansion of the Light and Darkness saga. This last seasonal effort is just now getting underway, so expect more details as we get further into the year. So if they're only focusing on Crucible and Gambit and strikes mainly, then this season, you know, what else can we expect other than, like, I don't know what they expect us to expect out of the season other than more Crucible maps, more Gambit maps, more strikes. You know, I don't know if they're going to say that. I don't think they would take the time to say that, and I don't want to get my hopes up. But, like, are we expecting them to dedicate most of the development time towards, like, an armor set? Like, what? I don't understand, you know? So there we go. New engine equals new game. Nowhere here did they talk about a new engine. They talk about guardian ranks a little bit. There's nothing too crazy there. You know, standard stuff. Text chat, LFG stuff, nothing too crazy. But we pretty much covered everything. So we can chat about stuff. I'm going to start farming with Joe and Mactix. And then we can ask any questions. We can have any discussions that you guys want. So give me one moment to get in here. I think Destiny 3 should happen after Final Shape, but it's not going to happen. Hello, gamers.
Hello.
Okay, so I didn't ask.
Hey, Joey, why did you just become Old English?
Does anyone have? Oh, you guys have a fucking checkpoint.
I think Joey and I both have one.
Okay, good. Fucking great. Okay. So, yeah, ready whenever you guys are. No rush.
What classes are you guys playing?
I'll be a hunter, or sorry, a titan for a little bit, but then I'll be a warlock.
I'll probably do Titan the whole time, to be honest. I feel like I got all the armor that I'm ever gonna need on the other two.
All right, I'll start on warlock, and then whenever Skiro swaps, I'll swap.
Okay, it's always really hard to like know when to stop. You know, it's like, oh, this could be good, but maybe they're changing things.
I think honestly, at this point, I just need better exotics. But like,
dude, my time looks kind of fire right now, Junior. Junior, how you doing, man?
Give me a minute, and I'll invite both of you guys.
Can your FPS be above 100? Okay. Yeah. I mean, wait, on PC, you can just be a billion. So, yeah, man. Destiny 2 uses a modified version of the Tiger engine. And they made very heavy changes with Beyond Light. So I'm not sure what their internal name for it is now.
Demon Joe?
OMG.
From the Demon Joe.
Bro, but he's wearing a streamer emblem. What a nerd, dude. What the fuck?
Dude, honestly, people that wear this emblem, fucking lame.
You probably bought it on eBay for like $5,000 or something, dude.
I go through these like motions where I'll get like super attached to an emblem and then get bored, and then get super attached to another emblem and then get bored. I'll just rock it for a long time, then switch.
I don't want to. Well, I hope I don't make anyone maybe feel bad or anything here, but did Bungie send you guys a collector's edition and not tell you?
Yeah, I opened mine today.
Okay. Do you think we're allowed to do giveaways if we have already purchased said collector's edition?
Dude, I was saying the same shit on my stream. I was like, I'd be so bad if I bought this and then they sent it to me.
Yeah, that happened. And so, like, I'm super thankful that they did, but it's like going into next year, like, I don't want to not buy it and then them not send it, you know? So I'll probably just do a giveaway. I don't know. I just don't want to piss anyone at Bungie off. Like, we sent you that. It's like, oh God, I gave you my money, man. Like, so, yeah, okay. Well, I'll probably reach out and make sure.
I don't see if like why they would mind at all.
Okay.
I was gonna I'm waiting for them to reveal what the collector's edition emblem is before I redeem the code, because I'll probably just give that away.
Oh, do we not know what the emblem is yet?
No, all 5 of the emblems are. Yeah, they're all secret.
Yeah, because I have an emblem code too, and I don't know. Like, can you not even redeem it right now?
No, you can redeem it, but it doesn't show you.
Use it. Yeah. Get
like
top right.
The emblem doesn't go into your inventory?
No, like when you redeem it, it says Lightfall Collector's Edition Emblem 1 through 5, like depending on which one you do. Oh my gosh, boys. And
so wait, there's 5 different ones?
There are 4 secret, and then there's the 4 secret puzzle. You guys really need to turn on notifications for Scaro9's channel. Am I right, chat? Anyways, what are the symbols here?
It's top right. I think it's top right, actually. I think it's top right.
Anyway, so there are 4 secret ones in the collector's edition, like there are pretty much every year, and then there is the one you get for actually buying the collector's edition. That is a single redeem. and you cannot see what any of them look like, but you can redeem them to your account.
Yeah, I was telling Chad, I was like, if this thing looks insane, I might keep it for myself. But if I don't like the way it looks, I'll give it one of you guys.
Fair enough.
I mean, I can make it. No.
Oh damn, skill base.
I literally killed Mactix by teleporting us early. When
Yeah,
he was over the ledge,
Lorelei's
and he did
busted.
like
That's
that.
how. Yes, they're getting rid of exotics being tied to lost
Yeah,
sectors. It is a
PvP.
huge win. I ranted about that on stream a couple months
Wait,
ago.
Scarab,
So
did you not pick up the other flag?
I didn't know what it was.
Oh, I killed the guy on dog, but I never picked it up.
Oh,
because I knew I was low on health.
Okay.
The run is already in shambles. It's
I will kill the dog.
Nah, I got the flag. It's already chilling here.
Oh, I bet you do.
All right. Sorry, chat. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to go for LFG, a better team, real quick. Let's go.
Whoa! Killing Mac again. It wasn't anything personal, I promise.
It felt personal.
No, I was low on health. It wasn't
primarily
personal.
because you exclaimed, "I'm killing Mac again" before you did it.
How you liking Lorelei, dude? It's so
I
good.
promise.
This is. Keep in mind, this is.
Alright, it's up,
This is
both
technically
right.
nerfed, dude. You know. Oh, I saw axe. I'm gonna grab axe.
I have one of the flags.
Wait,
Now
is
you
this
can't kill
axe?
me.
Yeah, this is
Caught
axe.
Trolling. We do a little trolling.
Abusing Lorelei? Of course, dude. It's so good.
Come here.
No.
Oh,
I
yes,
was in there
fuck
too.
you!
That's bullshit. I was literally in there.
Wait, did he have a flag?
No. Mac took the flag.
good.
He took immunity. I'll get left side, by the way, when we get boss room.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Hold up. I'll get a middle, I guess.
Yeah, I'll ring a ding the bell. Right side.
Right.
No way. This game is unreal.
Oh. Okay.
Damn, I guess we're just gonna have to two-man DPS phase.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
How is that my fault?
Dude, I hate you. One of those like Cabal guys like shot their gun that pushes you back right as I Icarus dash, and I just like flew across the map.
I'll get him. Take the stomp. Oh, never mind. She's coming here.
All right. I think it's time I stop handicapping myself to make you guys feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see his DPS charts after this.
Oh no, not the DPS charts.
Hey, let's use Whisper on Kaido and then say it's like one of the best options.
Yeah, do a funny little YouTube.
Yeah, that's right.
3 of Destiny's top minds have come together to describe the new meta.
Dude, there is nothing I love more than spreading a little misinformation.
A little bit of misinfo. That didn't happen.
Bro, it's
I didn't
DPS phase.
My face when I tell the entire community to use chocolate.
That did not die. That did not happen.
See, like that's good, but
Honestly
62
though, that whole
total.
choke clip controversy was pretty base because that's how I heard of G minors, and G minor, he's cool. I've never
Oh,
seen
man.
his videos before.
I'm hoping Lightfall gets me back in the game. Yeah, I'm excited. So, Junior, I've been thinking about doing a build video
Which one of
going
you guys are
in.
leads? So I know to invite.
Say again?
Which one of you guys are leads?
It's me, but I'll just join. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm fine. Yeah. I'll just copy paste because I'm a gamer.
He's a gamer.
Is copy and pasting what gamers do?
Yeah, dude. I'm trying, dude. You must not have an SSD, dude. You're fucking taking ever float in there.
What do you mean? Bro, I'm
65
chilling.
only. Scaros based on crits, dude. Here. These are the rules, chat. These are the
I'm just
rules.
getting bullied, bro.
These are the rules you got to keep. PvE, 65 or above, less than 6 mobility. PvE, 65 or above, better than 20 discipline, better than 20 resilience. PvP,
Sparrow is currently showing his stream written evidence of how Whisper is meta for this.
better 63 or above, better than 20 recov, less than 6 strength. 63 or above for PvP, 12 or higher mobility, this is for Hunter. 12 or higher recovery, less than 6 resilience. Boom. That's right. Written evidence.
Written evidence.
That's how you do it. You're diaphoretic? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Yo, Mactix, when's the chill clip playbook coming, bro?
He's deafened, but I don't know how much he's gonna enjoy those jokes because, like, the 7 hours that we farmed together recently was nothing but me giving a shit about it.
Damn.
Where the where do we go? Where are the calls?
I got him.
Okay.
Oh my goodness,
Demon
bro.
Joe, you died too much. Don't grab him. There's no way.
That's good.
So basically, this is the Scarrow carry stream right now.
Yeah, well, you know, I am the only one out of us three to solo Atheon, so it's like.
Oh yeah, true. That is very, very true.
Destiny 2
surprised-
Atheon, I guess I should say.
I'm surprised you didn't punch a hole in your green screen after that.
Dude, I kind of felt like it, man. I did break. If you watch the clip very closely, when I slam it down, a little black piece flies off of it. I still, to this day, don't know what it did. It seems to work fine.
Oh, are you gonna did you see that Elgato made a bigger green screen?
Yeah, maybe when I get my new office. I'm moving soon, so.
Oh, word.
Access Chalus.
Yeah, I have a green screen, but I wish it was bigger, so I don't really use it. So I was thinking about getting one.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one and then mounting it from the ceiling. But
Yeah, that's the play.
Wait, what?
Like a giant dildo.
Why would you put the green screen on the ceiling?
Wait,
Why
why
it won't
not?
be in your way?
Yeah, so you don't fucking walk over it. Are you serious?
Yeah. Like,
But the purpose of a green screen is to be behind you. Why would you put it on the ceiling?
I don't sit on the floor, Mactix. What? What? My ass is like 3 feet off the ground right now, dog.
Yeah, no, but like you put it on the wall, no?
No, so you know the Elgato
dude, I've got
ones
a
that you
big
can, like-
office.
you know the Elgato ones that, like, you can move around and carry around, you know, and then they deploy. And you just, like, stretch it out. Or whatever.
Oh,
really,
are
but,
you
like,
thinking? Wait. Are you thinking about it being flat on the ceiling, dog?
You said you were gonna put it on the ceiling.
No, I said I was gonna mount it on the ceiling.
We were talking about the Elgato one.
Oh, Jesus, it didn't even occur to me.
What the fuck are you two talking about?
The angle's up, so I look even taller, dude.
We were discussing whisper DPS strats, and then we got on the topic of green dildos on the ceiling. It just came
That's
at the wrong
true.
time.
How did you go from whisper DPS strats to green dildos?
Well, you see.
You get me thinking about Rick, dude, and there's only so many things that come to mind. Oof.
Picks?
What?
Rick's picks?
Yeah, Rick's picks us right.
Picks. short for
Not
pickle?
that one, bro.
Not that one.
Dude, that is the like, I want Bungie to use that in a raid compilation so badly. That would be so funny.
I feel like green screens are like kinda 2019, no?
Yeah, okay, glad.
Maybe you're 2019.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you calling glad? What the fuck does that mean?
Dude, glad it hates green screens. He'll never stop going on about it.
I don't particularly enjoy them either.
Dude, I like green screens. I think they're chads. I
Like,
don't like
you
them
could
for
do-
like if I do like a discussion video or whatever, you know. I like the ambiance, but when I go into a stream and there's 500 things on this screen, dude, my nipples get so soft, it's crazy. Holy, I can't stand it. So, it's about the immersion. Big immersion guy, personally. I like, no one said anything about that. Oh yeah, I should get the
I am big needing the God roll class.
what do they call that?
Dude, that's what I've been
What do
saying.
they call that? You also have like 60-second intros?
Man,
It's
speaking
12,
my
okay?
language.
What is that called? They call that something? It's gonna really bother me if I forget what that's called, dude. If I can't remember. The they call it here, I'm gonna switch to Cub. I need to start diversifying a little bit. Diversify just a tad. Actually, here, let me do discipline. What's the giant screen they used to film the Mandalorian called?
You mean like those big ass like blue screens in the background?
No, it's like a whole. Disney invented it. It's like a room that actually has LCD screens. They use it to film all sorts of shit now. Mandalorian screen.
Or what? Do you want to make it?
What the fuck is it called? Oh, the volume. That's what it's called.
What?
The volume.
Do you like want to make it? Would you rather have that? Who's gonna order it? Yeah. With sauces and such. You're good with that? Okay.
I got here, dog and son. Left side.
Joey, how do I get the Godroll class item? You were getting tons of them the other day.
You just gotta hope and pray you get arc.
Say the left side?
Yeah, I think he said left side.
You,
Okay.
did you have it? No, you didn't.
No,
He didn't pick it up.
because I knew I was gonna.
Yo, the amount of ego in this man.
Disrespect.
Dude, I'm an objective first player, okay?
Scare out here running the Lorley helmet as a Solar Titan.
Hell,
You guys
hell
are dying.
yeah.
Cannot believe it.
Yeah.
It couldn't be me.
Hey, you guys suck at this game.
Do you know why I'm running the
unkillable Titan
Lorelei?
helmet in question?
Because I saw it in a certain playbook one time.
That's what I'm
God,
saying.
dude,
Holy shit, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, I think they also said to use Whisper on Oryx in that same video, though, so I'm not really sure what that was about.
Mac, we should share some of the great playbook ideas we had during that 7-hour stream.
We had no ideas.
It was we. It was we. You were also scheming alongside me.
Was it a chill clip playbook, or?
It was more along the lines of like gay sex playbook.
Oh,
but Chill
wait.
Clip's
Okay, that's not what I expected at all. I really love when every time Bungie's like, we're about to announce an update, and Forcer's like, is this gonna finally be the sex update? I'm like, kind of based, but also, can you
Forcer, my
imagine?
goat. I'm not big on Destiny memes, but Forcer is the only one that can make me laugh.
Pretty
I had to
good.
get a new profile picture today. Today I learned that
Dude, I fucking saw
a Zimmer
that.
stream sniper was using mine.
Wow.
Or is it just your alt account and you're just saving face?
Someone said that. Someone was like, "I thought this was you," and I was like, "You thought I changed my name on Discord?"
Dude, there was like
And-
one of you is a bot.
Magically became a PvP player so that I could stream snipe Grenadier Jake while he's doing trials carries. And he was like, I mean, kinda. And I was like,
Dude, I would never stream
I
snipe Jake
didn't
because
I didn't
like
respond
someone
to it,
would
but,
come
like,
after your
what
family.
was going through my
dude.
head, right? Like the thought I had when I read it, I was like, I don't want to say you're stupid, so I'm just not gonna say anything. But you know, that kind of.
I'm rocking with the conspiracy theory.
Oh, we're gonna have to pop off here, boys. Oh, hell yeah.
On the bakage, lads. Get in on some of that bakage.
Not missing crits, not missing crits, not missing crits.
Oh,
Oh.
It's killable.
not sure if it is.
You know, perhaps if there wasn't a Lorley in the fire team, I don't know.
Yeah, if only we had one more
Little
Thunder
quirky
Crash.
little fire titan over here.
Dude, we would have wiped so many times, holy. God damn it, I'm missing all my shots, bro. That's toxic.
Alright. Omega fast.
No,
speed
these
on
are
baby.
streamers. These are not math classies. I haven't really played with any of the... Oh, I actually played some trials with math class this week. It was a lot of fun.
It's both top, by the way.
Threw a healing nade on Keitel? No, I didn't. I don't run healing nades. Excuse me?
Yeah, these were still technically 3-belling. That's all that matters.
How do you make nuclear waste into plutonium?
Does this affect
You
LeBron's
just re-enrich
legacy?
it, bro.
Bro, for real.
Man, using a primary, dude, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Two-phasing and affect LeBron's
I don't want to fucking hear it. You in Eclipse doing your fucking... God, when you do it less, Nova, but when Eclipse gets in his goddamn moods, dude, nothing makes me dislike him more. Holy shit.
I think
I'll see fucking... I love Eclipse, you know that. He's got his moments.
Right side.
You know, he's toxic sometimes. But when he gets... I'm not using healing nades, I'm using thermites.
Placing down the barricade and then immediately being
Oh,
separated
damn.
from the barricade.
But when Eclipse gets in his things where he's like, dog shit weapon. Like, dude, fuck my mom's ass, dude. Shut up. God.
I'll do the speedrun as insane.
Jesus
Holy shit.
Christ, I hate it, dude. Clip that shit, send it to him. I don't give a fuck. Also, he's pretty cool. But he gets in these like holier than thou things sometimes, and Jesus Christ, I want to tear out my nipples and shove them up my fucking nostrils.
As soon as you deploy it, hit the thingy.
You're going for efficiency purposes, dog. You guys don't. No.
No.
No one that plays with chemo can even dare to say efficiency purposes, because you guys don't go for efficiency. You go for world's first lamest thing every time.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with if being efficient means minimizing game time. That's not at all what you fuckers
also
do.
Phoenix Cradle? You want to share a little bit of that healing?
Phoenix Cradle, like, I mean, it's my favorite in PvP. I ain't about to. Well, it was like 5 seasons ago. Ain't about to use that shit in PvE though.
We're being selfish with our healing now,
Yes,
aren't we?
dude. Hey, you got healing nades?
Oh, I don't. I'm on a herc.
Oh well. You should have watched the Solar Playbook.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, you're so based. Holy shit.
Nah, you don't. You literally don't. Because it's like the moment. So say like it's more efficient to wait.
Ban that Alex Camerado guy in your chat.
Cap?
This is the Alex Camerado guy, dude.
Yeah,
He's a quirky individual.
seriously ban him? I'll fucking do it.
No, don't ban him. Don't ban him.
Nah, because so like, all right, a perfect example.
should I ban?
No, a perfect example.
You also should ban Alex
The
Camerado
goddamn
in chat.
Deepstone Crypt red borders. You
Dude,
fucking knew. Every
if he
one
shows
of
his
you
face in
knew
here,
that shit
it's
was
on
gonna get
site.
buffed. The drop rates.
Alex
You
is my
fucking
biggest
knew.
op.
We all knew it, and yet you guys insisted on farming it out immediately.
biggest
That's
op.
exactly
He's my
what I'm
opposition.
talking about.
Operator? Oh.
He is my operator.
Exactly. Literally
Dude, Scarab was
exactly
ready,
what I'm
bro.
talking about. So efficient these nuts, bro. That's all I'm saying, okay?
The final shape. This is something I have heard spoken in
You say
high
Westbury Worm's not amazing.
and from the lips of Tolan the Shattered.
There's nothing else to do, so we did that. Like, huh? That's not being efficient. That was not the argument. You're moving the goalposts, Nova. You're moving the goalposts, bro.
Has been removed.
Wait, you haven't seen The Punisher? What the fuck?
No. Now you're gonna feed in his ego. Why would you say that?
Dude, they're
Why
actually
would you say
legitimately
that?
so good.
Why would you say that?
It's true.
I cannot believe you just said that. I'm never gonna hear the end of this shit now. No.
Dude, John Bernthal's a fucking goat, man.
No. Why would you fucking say that?
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
Wait, have you even seen like Daredevil season 2 where he shows up?
Oh
That's like some of the best shit, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've seen Daredevil. I love Daredevil.
Okay. Wait, you don't like Punisher?
I'm like 6 episodes into Punisher.
Oh,
It's
okay.
So Annie is like a really big Marvel guy.
Oh, me
and,
too, Annie. Hell yeah.
And I've always been DC, and so I'm starting to watch the MCU now.
Okay.
Because like the DCU gets rebooted for like 2025 or whatever.
Yeah,
And
dude.
so I'm like, all right, I want to watch some comic book shit. I'm not caught up on anything Marvel, and so he like loves the Punisher.
I'm a huge DCU fan. I watch all of his YouTube videos.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm missing this joke. I don't know.
Oh.
Yes, I'm a big Marvel guy personally as well. Me and the wife both are. So.
Have you watched like the stuff from Amazon, like The Boys and Invincible?
Oh yeah,
and
fuck
stuff?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that shit is peak right there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Season 3 mid.
Shut up.
Of the boys, I'd say the ending of season 3 mid, but season 3 itself was pretty good.
Oh, Demon Joe outnumbered.
What do you mean? He said it was good.
I
You
was,
called it
yeah,
mid.
I wouldn't exactly say I supported your core message there. I'd say like the last 20 minutes of the last episode were mid, but everything else was pretty sick. And like a lot of people died, and there's a lot of like blood and gore, which is like, god damn, so fucking satisfying. So
That's
good.
literally what The Boys and Invincible, like, that's all they are. Like 50% people getting like torn to shreds.
It's great.
Joey was very enthused about the wiener clip.
Episode 1 of season 3 just hit so different.
Dude, that
That's
shit
all I'm
was
saying.
wild, actually.
That's all I'm saying, dude. That's got to be the weirdest piece of cinema I've experienced.
Dog X's.
Hey, you're not gonna see that shit in the. Well, you might see it in an Ezra Miller movie, actually, but you're not gonna see it in most other DC movies.
The closest we'll get is like Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad if they make more like shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess like, dude, James Gunn's kind of unhinged with his jokes sometimes, so maybe he'll push it. That's the one
Yeah.
thing, like, I'll give the DC, the news stuff. Like, I think there is a chance for a lot of R-rated stuff in it, which isn't. There's gonna be very limited Marvel stuff.
That's
you
what
know?
I want more from with Marvel, because like Deadpool is amazing. Like,
Yeah,
I
well,
wish
they did
would
say
do
it is
more
gonna be
stuff like
R.
that.
Deadpool 3 is going to be R, they've said. So
Yeah. I know they lift the curtain as like on R ratings for Deadpool, but I wish they would do it with more IPs so we had more variety.
yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
I agree. I love superhero shit whenever they're not scared to like do whatever
Yeah.
instead of stay within a rating.
What the shit, dude?
It's my side. Y'all got time. I think I can hold her back. I'll put
Yeah,
this
good
down
shit.
a little early
We're
to
good,
stay
we're good.
alive.
You got one more?
Yep. Now we're chilling. But I'm hoping the whole DCU reboot is good, and even if it's not, I should be caught up with Marvel by the time any of that stuff gets close to coming out. So
Are you going in like release order?
yeah. Chat was trying to tell me canonical order, but I don't know. I don't
It
really
gets
care
so
to like
fucked.
go from like really good CGI to
Yeah.
old and dated CGI. You
Got a
know?
bubble way in the back.
Okay. So I figured that since most people watch it, like most longtime fans watch it in release order, that should be just fine for me.
I haven't really watched Marvel anything since. Whatever.
A lot of people told me that Phase 4 was kind of mid, but that Phase 5 is
Yeah.
kind of.
I've seen a few things. I've seen a few things from. Oh, are we in Phase 5 now? Technically.
Quantumania is the first Phase 5 property.
Yeah, the next movie.
Is that out yet?
That comes out Thursday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
saw-
excited because it's
Nice.
very new for me.
I saw a few things. I saw like the Loki TV show. I thought the first few episodes were super good, but then I didn't really like the rest of it. And then
Go.
I thought the
Yeah, Eternals was sleeper. I think they
I think
could
it was
have
the Doctor Strange movie. I thought that one.
Dude, that shit was so
kinda meh.
hot. Oh, jeez. I'm a like.
What?
I grew up watching Sam Raimi's. Like, my dad's like the biggest Sam Raimi fan, and that shit like just hit all the right notes for me. So good, and it was kind of like the most violent Marvel movie in a long time. So I was feeling it personally. You think about Moon Knight? Oh, I fucking loved Moon Knight. I wish they would have shown more violence. I wish there would have been more fighting. You know, especially in the first couple episodes, they were they like kept blacking out during the fight scenes. It's like, well, you know.
I just started it on accident, but it should be fine.
So,
You guys watched the Super Bowl? I think you did, right, Joey? I think I saw you.
Yeah, I did.
nah, I'm not really a football guy. I like hockey. If the Bills make it, I'll watch it, but they're like fucking professional choke artists, so I'll see you guys in 50 years.
Actually, insane game ruined by one call.
Oh, he's Super Bowl, the holding call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was whack. Like I know like he tugged his jersey, but he didn't tug it enough to keep him from running his mouth. That was ridiculous.
I think the Chiefs still would have won.
Yeah,
even if they didn't get that call.
But at least give the Eagles a chance, bro. That game was a classic.
It was such a good game. I will say though, admittedly, the like the Eagles like fumble call was kind of sus as well.
Whenever they ran it back for 6, the Chiefs ran that back for 6. That fumble. I don't know if there was a second one or not.
Yeah, it was the second one.
You two enjoy Quidditch?
Oh, okay.
Or like, well, there was
Dude,
the
there's a
second
Sabres
one.
game tonight
It was like
at fucking 10:30. Like I'm not
It was
staying
like
up until
a,
1 watching a hockey game. Who the fuck do you think I am?
threw a pass, and the dude got like decked right after he caught it. And
Oh, so he might have not had possession by the
Spider-Man
time.
4 was very good. I
said,
still
but,
like Doctor Strange more, but it was
I
very
don't know,
good.
man. It was like it was
Are the
it
Bills
was
you live in
fucking
Buffalo?
close.
My family's from Buffalo.
Like
I'm not.
if I was a Chiefs fan, I would have been mauling over that. It was very.
I'm much more of a
very,
hockey
very
guy.
close.
Grew up playing hockey. Grew up watching hockey.
So
Football's just kind of slow
yeah,
comparatively.
I guess they kind of.
It's like once you're a hockey fan, it's really hard to watch most
Something.
other sports.
Yeah.
Like football's resident sleeper. Like they stop every 4 seconds, man. Hockey stops like goddamn 3 times a period. You know. It's
Arrow,
fucking.
what's the lore behind Mother Chicken, by the way?
Look, honestly, I don't remember. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I don't remember. I have no idea.
Man is a part of his like branding and his starter kit and everything. He doesn't
Yeah.
even know the lore.
No. Maybe, Junior, do you know? I
Who's
just,
Scarrow Jr.?
so, very, very long time supporter.
Hero's child. Duh.
Like, honestly, probably the longest
Probably my son.
supporter still active on the channel. Yeah, almost certainly, it's gotta be.
Bro, those like OG day one supporters hit different.
Dude, they're fucking amazing. Especially like, you know, I'm not. This isn't like my job, so I don't really put as much effort as I probably should into it, and so it's like people who still stick around, like that's fucking awesome.
Scares out. He's like, yeah, I'm not even really trying that hard.
Yeah, you know?
I'm still popping.
I mean,
off.
I
I'm still
try. I
got
mean,
a
if you
YouTube
have, like,
channel, not a
I
big
ask
deal.
my wife, I still spend too much time doing it, but it's like I definitely. I'm only using 10% of my power, as Shaggy would say.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck.
Dude, the amount of clickbait I could be doing, holy.
Let's go big.
Huge.
Was this damage already? What the fuck?
Yeah, she going right.
Ain't a problem.
Ain't a thing.
Yes, I think you're second. I know you both have been around like longer than I can't even remember. Like,
What are
all
the
the way, but I
what are
just-
the chances that the Artifice armor slot costs energy to put a stat bot into?
dog?
I will have an actual meltdown if that happens.
Well, I want to say it won't, because like masterworking armor is free and it gives you plus 12 stats, or essentially free. Like it doesn't hurt your build diversity,
Joey
right?
said, "I will have an actual meltdown."
Yeah, it shouldn't. If it costs anything, if it's any more than 1, it is unacceptable. In my
Joey
opinion.
said,
like
"I
the-
will cry my fucking eyes out."
I feel like the cost of Artifice armor is getting it.
All right,
so like
lad.
let us get just
Let's
a
fight,
pure
bro.
bonus
What
off
the-
of it. Like you have to run hard content to get
Let's
it. You get
go.
properly
The
rewarded
strength
by
is
getting
kind of
free
mid.
stats.
And so,
I feel
Admittedly,
like that is a good trade-off.
strength kind of mid, but I'll fucking take it,
Otherwise, I
man.
would go on strike for a day and then
to
come back.
whatever it is, he is becoming
Yeah, I agree, Sai. And once again, I just can't stress enough how thankful I am for everyone, and especially you guys for sticking around for this long. It's wild, dude.
final shape. This is something I have heard spoken in Hive
So,
Apocrypha.
Yeah, I miss a lot of the old people. Arlo, Morgan and Maddie, Senor. Like, dude, they're Irish pops in from time to time. That's always sick. I miss the OGs though. I always wonder what they're doing. Shrimp.
As it is fascinating. If this is the witness's true
All right, Arska. Have a great night, man.
strive to
Thanks for hanging out.
understand it, and
Do you know if the weapons from Season of the Hunt shows their splicer are added? No idea. Wallow, no idea. 100K soon too. Yeah, lately I've been really trying to push for it. I've been hitting the topics I know people are gonna like. Now that the end of grad school's in sight, it's like, yeah, I would like for this to happen. I've been very carefully selecting things, and I think it's been going really well. Check the arm shit. What arms? Your arms? You on? Or you're not fucking on? Oh, the DM you sent me? Let's see what you got here. Better not have extra mods slotted in it. Oh, you do. Let's see what you got. Yeah, that's pretty hot, bro. Sheesh, that's actually really hot. Those are some juicers. That's what we call some juicer action right there. You missed my garden team, in my opinion, best day one team ever. I mean, they're all really cool. But performance-wise, I completely disagree. Not that they were bad. I gel so much more with my current team, just in terms of how we go for things. So, got Sun and X.
What were the symbols? No, Sun was one of them.
I got it.
Gee, I just got here, pimp. Ooh.
Just want to see something really.
Yo, unironically, Mac, you're kind of hot. I hate you so much. You're so stinky. You're actually stinky. You smell.
Dude, why are you talking about Mac like that? What the fuck?
This man is
I think Scaro got really jealous and decided to kill both of us.
That's right.
Damn, like that You TV show from Netflix. That's exactly what that was.
There you go.
Man is obsessing.
Yeah, Joey, it kind of came out of nowhere. Are you fishing for something?
I'm fishing for that D, babe.
You still talk to Byron? No, I don't think Byron plays Destiny anymore, dude.
It's Cup Dog.
Towards the end, Pyro started getting in, really into like
I
Texas
think Joey's
stuff,
trying to get into my Artifice
and that's
armor.
we ended up not having a lot of similarities. He's a really cool guy, but it was just like every time we'd be in a fire team, he would like talk about like going camping and shit, and it's just like,
That's
I don't like outside. It was always
Your brain
just conversations that I don't think either of us could carry. I talk about science.
So tired right now.
He just didn't seem like a big fan. So.
You do content full time, yeah.
And then I think he ended up getting banned from Twitter for a while.
Yeah,
and
and
then...
I'm supposed to be on my metaphorical vacation leading into Lightfall.
Dude, there is no such thing as a vacation when you're a content creator.
Yeah,
like I have tried so many times to take a vacation.
Someone got
it just
dog,
does not
or do
happen.
we have to go back in?
Oh, did no one get dog?
Yeah, I'm like streaming more than like I ever normally do, and I'm supposed to be taking that free Lightfall vacation.
Yeah, exactly, Sai. Like before, like I've no intentions on shutting down the channel anytime soon. But one thing I definitely know I want to do before I die is hit 100K, and so I just want to get out of the way.
I'm going on a.
Did you have the fucking thing?
Yeah, I
did
have
not. Mac,
Okay, my guys.
I'm going on a ski trip this weekend, so I'm actually like forcing myself to take a break because
Oh, this weekend?
Yeah, because I literally can't work unless I want to like take my computer with me, which there is no way.
Yeah. Is that the vacation thing you're talking about on Twitter? Or is that
no, that's something
thing?
else. That's something I just want to do at like a random point.
Yeah.
Because I might die to fall damage. Nope. Because Liv and I have never gone on like a vacation, just the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm always working.
That's the same thing with me and my girlfriend. That's what she's so excited for.
I love Scaro.
Oh, I'm coming.
I think
and shoot it before she goes.
But yeah, no, it's a different thing. That's just like whenever I hit 100K, it'll be like a celebratory thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like I have done nothing for myself since I graduated college, so it's like
I feel that.
That's my excuse.
I've literally never taken a vacation in my life.
Yep. Once I hit 100, that's like my justification of like, okay, I'm allowed to do something for myself now.
Why does she always gotta get?
What do you guys think about the
Which, like, I mean, I probably could
Destiny
justify doing
2
something for myself
thing?
right now, but like, you know how it is.
Do you agree with me?
know
Do you
the
think there are
mindset.
things that I didn't like that you do like?
Fill up the entire wall behind.
You think
your face
Gambit
cam
also
first,
needs to be deleted?
We all have it.
What do we got
and
going
then
on
you
here?
earned it.
You do what?
You gotta fill up the entire wall in your face cam first, and then you.
No,
go
no, no,
vacation.
no, 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 no.
Thanks, Demon. To be fair though, when I was making the goddamn Fortnite videos, that was already well into my YouTube career. Oh,
challenge possible.
From his rise,
Challenge very easy.
fall,
Very
whatever it
easy.
is,
you see a Billy event for Destiny? There's a new one.
Recruit difficulty.
Are you sure about that?
He believes it will help him better understand
What is it for?
the rules of the
I will be on the case.
final shape.
Mm-mm.
This is something I have heard spoken in Hive Apocrypha, and from the lips of
Yeah, but
Tormund
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I am intending to get
Hive,
absolutely
the final
schlobbed
shape
this
is
weekend.
that which remains when all
Ain't
that
doing
can be
nothing wrong with
removed
getting schlobbed.
has been
I got
removed.
partly schlobbed yesterday.
I think we have different definitions of that word, chat. That's not a word
I
I
haven't
would
been
use to
schlobbed since.
True endgame we must strive
This is
to
not a word I would use to
August.
describe getting drunk.
Schlobbed. I normally get schlobbed like
With cosmetic, yeah. Which cosmetics though?
Apparently, dude, this is a new thing apparently, or people are taking like gallon jugs of water and dumping like a pint of vodka into them and a couple packs of liquid IV and then some like flavoring and just fucking slurping them down. Oh shit, I think my DoorDash is calling me.
I don't really main any
Yeah, I'm
character.
right outside some dude's house with his food. I'll be right back.
You think there will be a Destiny 3? Yeah, I mean, eventually there will definitely be. I don't know when it is though. I have not personally heard of any new Billy stuff. Yeah, I'd say just a little bit more farming on Titan. If I get a couple more things with medium distributions of everything, I think we'll be. Yeah, if you could like send me a link, Reich, if Rikishi, is that how you say your name? If you would, if you find something, you could DM me on Discord or on Twitter or something. That would be sick, so I could look into it. Oh, what do we got going on? Dude, I fell into it. That would be fucking sick, dude. I agree. Imagine Destiny with netcode and servers like Overwatch, dog. They're two entirely different games. I don't know if you can make that comparison at all. I mean, Destiny has on like at least two orders of magnitude more content than Overwatch. You know, Overwatch is a couple of maps.
It's Cup Dog. With the bag. Yeah, I'm getting slowed. Fringe. Scarrow, wait a minute before you you ring the big boy bell,
Yeah.
because MacDix is grabbing his stuff.
Alright, sorry. I return.
No, you're good. We're about to start damage phase.
Yeah, Demon, sure.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh.
It's just, I don't know. I try to be understanding with like food delivery service people, but like I can only go so far.
Oh, is he egoing you about his day one placements?
Yeah. It's like I'm not delivering food to someone who placed outside top 5 VSC, and I was like, "Wait, you need to calm down."
we need no listen here.
Nah, it was just like I don't know. It's just
Yo, Beast, what's up, brother?
I get like apartment complexes are like tough to deliver to, but like, you know, I say, you know, whatever, it's the far left side of the apartment complex, and this motherfucker is like in the fucking, in like the back right, and I'm like, okay, I feel like you just didn't read
I don't know.
the thing that I said.
Not bad. College hitting you hard? Oh, dude. First semester?
Or don't know rights from lefts. One of the two. I'm mostly just sour though, because I had to go outside in my slippers.
Not the slippers.
Dude, well,
The
good luck,
slippers.
man. I hope you're enjoying
And
it.
dirtied. My slippers have never seen the outdoors. And today that changed.
Very domesticated slippers.
No, they're
Bro.
domesticated as fuck.
Damn.
God, I love just listening to
Idle
people
do be
talk.
stomping.
I checked
do
so
be
belly
stomping.
vanishing points,
She be shitting
Pharaoh,
and farting,
fireworks,
bro. Like,
leadership,
what's going on?
some exotic
Wait,
ghosts.
what?
Those are currently in the game. So that's
So,
Bro,
Okay,
speaking
nah.
of shit and farting, what
Oh,
was
you
the
can't get
fucking
'em.
Rihanna
It's the,
halftime show where she
um,
wafted a fart right into the camera?
It's becoming now. Callous.
Dude,
Where is
she
it?
did like
It was,
she did
that's-
that, and
that's
then
for, like,
she
the
also did
Chinese New Year stuff.
scratch and
They did that
sniff. I don't know
in-game.
if You saw that,
And the goals
but
of the first
yeah, she was getting into it.
let's go. Yes, dude, I'm getting
The scratch and
juicers.
sniffer.
Dude, she was like Fortnite emoting in the worst
Okay,
way
so I
possible.
actually didn't.
Yeah, I know hi, it's faster, but I'm not about to come in here and
See
tell these guys how
the
to do their
scratch and
farm.
sniffer because I saw her like hand moving in that direction, and I like instinctually kind of like turned away and didn't look because like I just kind of like find those types of dance moves a bit like repulsive, and I don't
It was more repulsive. than
I
your
don't
mind
like
could
looking
probably
at them.
imagine.
Dude,
And then I
Mac
saw
is such a
the clip
fucking
on
not my
Twitter
Christian Minecraft server, dude. Holy
of
shit.
the scratch, and I was like, oh my god.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
was,
if I get a
it was
couple more
pretty
pairs of
bad.
boots.
Me and my girlfriend were just like laughing the entire time.
Actually,
watching
my
it.
boots are pretty cracked out on this guy.
Like
I need one. If I
it
get
was so
one more
like
decent
obvious
helmet,
that it had
then
to be
I'm
a part of
gonna
the
switch over to Warlock.
choreography.
Surely
what's the-
you're
Oh, you have a new
right.
meme?
What's that conversation like? Where it's like, okay, so you're gonna scratch down there, and then you're gonna like take a big whiff.
You're gonna whiff your hand, and then you're gonna act as if nothing happened, and just
And
start
then
hitting
everyone's
other dance
everyone's
I
moves.
just
don't
like,
see
oh
a meme
yeah,
on
okay,
Twitter.
okay, gotcha.
Oh shit.
Gotcha, sounds good.
I don't see a meme. bro.
I'll practice that dance move. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was a unique halftime show.
Yeah, the fucking sperm army.
Conversations cursed,
I
dude.
can't
I have
remember
no,
if
I
it
have no
was
even
Snoop
fucking.
Dogg
I didn't
and
watch
Eminem
it,
that
so I
were
have
the
no
last
idea
one,
what they're
or if it
talking
was The
about.
Weeknd that
You think
was
that
the last one.
Bungie needs to
It was
make a new
Snoop Dogg and
engine for
the-
Destiny 2?
Yeah.
I think if
Snoop Dogg
Bungie
and
thought
and
they
50
could
Cent
benefit from a new
and
engine, they
Dr.
would
Dre
probably
and all that
have
or
made
whatever.
one, or
Which
Which
working
I
on
didn't
making
love that one.
I'm a
too
chemist,
much
dog. I'm not
either,
gonna
to
sit
be
here and
honest,
tell them
but-
how to do their job.
The only one I didn't like was the one with The Weeknd, where he was like walking through that hallway, like
Yeah,
looking
but
like,
like
he
that,
didn't know where he was.
that was like the COVID one, so like that one's kind of tough, but you know.
Yeah.
That's why I don't judge that one as harshly because it's like, you know,
Yeah, I get it.
kind of making the best with what you got.
Mm.
Like for me, the last straight banger halftime show was the Coldplay, Beyonce, Bruno Mars one.
Yeah, that one
I thought that shit was a fucking heater, and like
It's so weird listening to
really hasn't
people
been
who
a
listen to
halftime show
pop
that's come
talk
close
about
to that
like songs
ever
like
since
this.
for me.
I don't know if
'Cause
you're
I'm
into
like,
like
It all sounds the
metal
same,
music
guys.
or anything, but Scarrow is being pretty based on Twitter.
I saw him.
That shit would be crazy, but
Dude, it'd be fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
but like just it would not hit enough demographics for them to
I
justify it.
actually, I don't know if I agree with that. Like, if you check, so like Red Hot Chili Peppers did it. Metallica has more monthly listeners on Spotify than them, and Bring Me the Horizon has about 2/3 or 75%. So it's like,
isn't Metallica like way more popular in Europe though?
I've never heard that ever in my entire life. Why
I
would a
feel-
band from
I feel
Orange
like-
County be?
Nah, cause like I feel like European countries are more into that style of music than we are here in the States.
Well, you know what? I actually, now that I think about it, I didn't think it was great, but I didn't mind the Shakira Jennifer Lopez one.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. I mean, they sell at stadiums everywhere, so like they're fucking just popular.
You want a metal one, like any metal, or
well, like I
want
said,
a
it would have to
Metallica
be.
specific
I
one?
mean, if you're asking me, like in any world, dude, I would throw some fucking straight up metalcore on there. But if I'm talking about, oh look at that, it was meant to be. Anyways. If you're talking about realistic, I'm gonna pick a popular one. Like Bring Me the Horizon is doing a tour with Fall Out Boy right now. They've done collaborations with Ed Sheeran. Like they're very approachable from a modern.
Would you, if there was like a metal Super Bowl halftime, would you pull up?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You'd make it happen.
Dude, I flew to goddamn Malta to go to a metal festival. Yeah, I would go to the Super Bowl.
Dude, those tickets are ridiculous, though.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I'm like, dude, not an issue. It's an issue me.
I forgot Scaro's literally a billionaire.
Yeah, well, not yet, but
Now that Destiny won YouTube money.
when I when I finish this PhD and I get to fill train cars full of chemicals and crash them into towns, let me tell you, I'm gonna be rolling in money.
Bro, Scaro is Ohio's #1 enemy.
Yeah, stop trying to kill Mac. Holy shit.
Dude, it definitely will not be vinyl
everything
chloride, dude. I will pick.
out.
I will pick. We're gonna go with just some crazy bullshit. I'm gonna do.
FBI stopped by yesterday and told me that if I didn't be more careful with what I tweeted, then he was gonna take action.
There you go. I'm talking, dude. Train cars full of methyl iodide. We're going in, boys. It'll be fine.
And so,
Just Sec Bewley all over fucking
from his rise
Ohio.
to his fall,
It's gonna be a great
whatever
time.
it is he is becoming now, Callus is seeking
I saw Bring Me the Horizon at the When We Were Young in Vegas. Oh fuck yeah, sick, man. Yeah, we saw them in Malta. They were awesome.
the final
The Falling Reverse song is a mega banger. Oh my god, Sai, you like a metal song? What the? I never thought I'd see the day. I'm gonna switch to Hunter, or sorry, Warlock real quick because I got all the shit I need. So,
All right.
give me 1 second, Demon. I promise I'll answer that.
To,
Yeah, I got some
Titan then.
some mega bangers in that. Oh my god.
Well, actually, Mac, do you want to do the checkpoint loading in and whatnot? Because I got my checkpoint on my Titan.
If he doesn't want to do it, you can give it to me and I'll do it because it's less work. And that's all.
Yeah. If you want, you can just join on me on a character.
On an alt? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I just started joining on it.
Having a couple chicken chunks.
Here, let me do that real quick. The only question I don't get is what would be the name of the polymer made from phenylethene monomers? Oh, so phenylethene is another name. That's a less common name for styrene. And usually with vinyl monomer, usually with most monomers, actually. Anytime you make a poly, it would just be poly that. And so that would be polystyrene. But if you think about what phenylethene would be,
sure,
just a phenylene with in the phenolic position.
People would love that.
And the alpha position would just be an ethylene monomer. Fuck me, dude. I'm like having a goddamn stroke. Which is just known as styrene colloquially. Or not even that. That's like just what people call it. That's just what it's called. You know, like polystyrene or styrofoam, stuff like that.
All right, I'm gonna stay here and then just transfer my gear over.
Discord DM for the meme. Oh, okay. I still don't have a Discord DM.
Slap on the Curus of the Falling Star.
When did you join math class last week?
Am I joining now?
Join on me.
That's right. Ohio is going to be the final shape.
What's the Super Bowl halftime show that we need?
Metallica. I already answered this question. Enough of this bullshit pop. Fuck, man. I'm so sick of it. Hate it. Give me just something, you know?
Just something different. And
dude, fucking bring Slipknot out there. Let them do their shit.
Oh no.
I'd be sick, dude. Can you imagine?
Everybody gangsta till Psychosocial come on at the
Oh
Super
my
Bowl.
god. See, that's the thing. Like, you got to pick a band that has like not just one hit, but like a couple. Like everyone knows Psychosocial. Most people know like Sulfur. Like they've got a lot of big songs. So it's like The Devil and I is huge. You just pick a band with a couple hits. Let them cook. It'll be great, dude.
My favorite phrase.
Oh, I don't
Let
have
him
like
cook.
insta healing anymore. It's just fucking stupid. Goddamn warlock.
Jesse.
Just like,
Jess.
I'm not gonna
I
die.
love that meme. Insane clown posse, dude. Magnets. How the fuck do they work? Dude, that'd be sick, dude.
Or Joe, when we were running this on Saturday, you were calling people Walter.
Well, sorry, last question, I promise. I didn't know this question either because I'm confused. No, you're fine. What it means, not gonna lie, chloroethane. No, that's vinyl chloride. So the thing that's burning in the thing that's burning in Ohio right now is vinyl chloride, which is chloroethane. So anytime you have
Walter the guy
an
that didn't know how to do
alpha
the thing?
olefin group,
He was the guy
which
with that
like an
Micah
alkene,
thing.
you call
read
it, those are called vanillic monomers or vinyl monomers. So they're commonly just called like vinyl blank. So vinyl chloride, when they're substituted, when you have just like a vinyl group, it's like ethylene, or if it's like a alkyl group off of that. So if you have like methyl or propene is propene. That's just, they're just common ways of naming them. Anytime you have like side chains off of them, chloroethane is just vinyl chloride. You know, stuff like that. Sorry, were you asking? Chloroethane. What's the formula repeating unit of chloroethylene? It's PVC.
Garrett, can you grab a cup?
Yeah, I got it. So polyvinyl chloroethane. Sorry, polychloroethane. Well, it'd actually be chloroethene, not ethane, but it would be
Rolling around like a rag
it's
doll.
PVC, polyvinyl chloride.
I mean, if you want to, I
Peen? You
guess,
got a
yeah.
pretty professional peen, dog. Your peen is isotactic as fuck, dog. It's not English, it's chemistry, bro. Yeah, we already discussed the Director's Cut article. If you have any questions or anything, or discussion points, I will talk about them. Does that even mean? Tacticity is if you have side chains on a polymer. Tacticity is referring to how they hang off the polymer, because whenever you have like a chiral center like that, they can either go out or in. And so like tacticity, excuse me, refers to if they always go one direction or the other, or alternate, or if it's random.
Walter's coming mid.
It's a chemistry thing. Don't worry about it. You'll understand when you get to your sophomore year of high school. Burn. Has he been placing a bubble this entire time? Have I just missed it for like 12 runs? Thoughts on lowering the number of new craftable weapons? That's a huge win. I've been saying that all year, that it's too many, and it takes away from the grind. It introduces not fun grind in place of grind that I actually used to enjoy. And I hope they just keep them out of raids, which just seems like they're not going to keep it out of the Lightfall raid just based off of context, but fuck, I hope they do. Red borders do not belong in brand new raids. Winners, yeah, I prefer rockets too, but I ain't about to come in here and tell these boys how to do their own thing. Oh, did someone shoot the spell? Oh, fuck.
Oh, probably had the fucking linear over penetrate.
Yeah. That shit is so annoying, bro. I didn't even know
This is
linears
so
could
annoying.
pierce. I didn't even know they could pierce until that time that me and you were running.
Yeah.
Cindy
You and I were
ISO
like, what the fuck?
and A toxicity, that's
'Cause you
correct.
thought it was your fusion grenade, and then I think
Yeah.
Chad told you, right?
The meme your meme
I
chat
thought it
and
was
your
'cause
Discord
the
since
fusion
you my
name blew
tweets or
up
DMs.
twice.
Yeah, how does
But
that
everyone was
fucking
telling
work,
me
by
that
the way?
The linear shit.
My
shit has been
DMs on
happening,
both are open to everyone. I think your shit might just be busting. Have you ever heard of Heist by Ben Foltz? I've never heard of Ben Foltz. I have no idea what that is. I started listening to Invent Animate. Oh, let me tell you, Bad Omens is going on tour with Era and Invent Animate, and I'm going to that shit so hard. They're only a couple hours away, and I'm like,
It is axes.
we're fucking
and
going, man.
Donkeys.
I'm very excited
Upright.
about that. I'm very excited. Fucking love Bad Omens, dude. Inject that shit into my fucking eyeballs. Oh, can you wait? How long can you wait before the third Sean Bane switch? I have no idea. I thought I was on a hunter there for a second. Anime's already been invented. True. Unfortunately. But hey, I remember Bad Omens, the rocket launcher. That's right. They're big Gambit fans.
Wait, we didn't get bottom left.
What, Yosef?
We don't have 2 flags, do we?
Oh, no,
Oh.
I just got mine.
What were they?
I got it.
What type of metal are you into? Mostly
I'm
metalcore,
ready.
but I really like post-hardcore. I like radio metal. I dabble with some of the trappy metal stuff. Pretty much a little bit of everything. I love prog. I'm not really a big deathcore guy. Lorna Shore, like I can, you know, like 1 or 2 songs, but after that, it's just like, oh Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm gonna die.
Top left.
Okay,
right.
Very, I love like symphonic elements, stuff like that. I'm more my favorite band is Ice Nine Kills. Like I love very like campy, like just like really in-depth, complex songs. Like they're my fucking favorite. Ever heard of I Exist? No. Heard of Rammstein? Yeah, of course I've heard of Rammstein. Not really my vibe. I do like a lot of industrial metal, but I like more metal that has been influenced by industrial rather than just like straight up industrial, if that makes sense. Between the Buried and Me, yeah, and Opeth. Okay. When I did undergrad, the guy I researched with, he loved Between the Buried and Me. I don't know too much of them. They have an EP or something called Colors or something. I think he really liked that one. Nirvana? Yeah, fucking course I've heard of Nirvana. What? Who in their mom hasn't heard of Nirvana, man?
Wow.
You know who absolutely would be playing halftime shows by now? Linkin Park. 100%. Without a shadow of doubt in my mind.
Yeah, 1000%. That new song, or well, technically old song, so
Yeah.
good.
If you look at like a lot of their songs have like billions of views on YouTube. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Will help him better understand the goals of the witness.
Colors is a goated album, a little longer. Oh, okay. Yeah,
You're
so that
checkpoint
would have been
man,
about
right?
like 7 years ago.
Apocrypha
Oh yeah, sorry.
from the lips of Toland the Shattered.
But yeah, Linkin Park would totally be headlining, or not headlining, like doing halftime shows and stuff. They were so big, dude. They were massive. You heard of Metallica? No, I never heard of them. You guys gonna join, or are you just gonna?
Shit, Pound. I'm host. I didn't even see it. I didn't realize. Oh, I thought you were gonna load in first.
Physics or bio? I do bio applied polymers. Yeah, because then I'll just leave while you guys are flying in, and then
Okay.
faster. I leave physics for people who get paid to hate themselves. I listened to Battery by Metallica 4 years ago, and that shit goes hard, dude. Battery's so good. The entire Master of Puppets album is like fucking perfection, man. Most of their discography is fucking perfect, to be honest. If I'm gonna
Scaro.
Yes.
We are at the beginning of the dungeon.
Yeah, is it normal or is it master?
I think it's master. It says we
It
have
is master.
champion info. Yeah.
I get it on my other character. I think I got it on my Titan. Let me check out. Oh, yep, I got it on my other character. That was my bad. You can join now.
I don't think I'll ever forgive you for this.
Yeah, me neither, honestly. How do you do brushes for implants and such, like peg mushrooms? Are you talking about bottle brush copolymers? Is that what you're talking about?
Magtics.
I've never been
you
aware of
silly
those
little
being
man.
used for
Alright.
implants, though. So I'm
Was
not-
I the leader when he left?
Which equation in
I had to
chemistry
go
is
get
blind,
mine.
memorized? No, that's
Garlic
what the fucking
parm
internet's
sauce.
for. Literally none of them. Don't tell your professors you said that, though. Get really pissed off for some reason. I'm really afraid I'm going to be asked equations and shit in my final defense. I don't think I will be, but if I... It's like, you think I got to remember the Mayo-Lewis equation? I can just, like... You know? Saw Kill Switch Engage. Dude, I really hope they have a new album soon. Fucking ready for it. CP's on Hunter, yeah. Guys, we're getting some fucking hot armor, man. Let me tell you.
All right, come on, Mac. Let's rise to the occasion as two titans. He is rising to the occasion for some chicken nuggets or something. Wait, what did you get DoorDashed?
Some chicken chunks.
Chicken chogs. You're cupping some, by the way.
Extremist defense? Nah, dude, I'd be fucking.
I can get some.
No way, dude. Nah. No shot. You play Hogwarts Legacy or no? No. Like, fucking, dude, I don't understand the Harry Potter stuff. Harry Potter, like, it's just lame. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Fucking fill out a little complaint thing about it, though, because I ordered the 22 chicken chunk meal, and they gave me, like, fucking 15.
It's called chicken chunk?
Like, I'm not usually, like, that big of a bitch about it, you know? It's like, they sauced me 21. It's like, okay, whatever, but...
Oh, these are chicken chunks we're talking about.
I
Whatever the hell those are.
I got a fraction of what I ordered. Or I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that kind of being a bitch?
What's too cool for fantasy? Oh, sorry, I thought I was muted. Wait, but who the fuck calls them chicken chunks is what I'm wondering. What restaurant is that?
Chicken wings, boneless chicken wings. I don't
Oh, is
know.
it called chicken chunks on the menu, or is that you?
No, I think it's boneless wings, but.
Oh, okay. I was like, dude, that's an awful marketing strategy.
It's pretty base to call boneless wings chicken chunks, though.
Chicken chunks. I would never buy that shit.
What,
Hot wings are my favorite food.
Maybe.
I'm playing a fantasy game right now. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Harry
Heck yeah,
Potter's
I
just
can
lame as
just
fuck.
kill something.
I don't know what to tell
Okay,
you.
you got yours right. I'm gonna kill this one. That was not
Harry
right.
Potter's just
I
not
got them both.
interesting
Oh, okay, I'm just
or
doing
unique
bullshit over
or
here.
I don't know. I've always thought it was very lame personally. That's just me though. I don't know. It's so like I always find it weird like when people are that obsessed with like a lot of things really like
Chicken
Star
chunks.
Wars like I don't find really that I find Star Wars a lot more interesting than Harry
chunks.
Potter to be clear. But
Chunks.
oh shit!
Like my chicken chonky. You're mid. Yeah.
Never got a letter of Hogwarts. That's right, dude. It's fucking right, man. Holy shit. Did I miss some? Why is it on being switched? Whatever. I don't know. Look, I'm not here to play like semantics on genres and stuff. Fantasy's fine. It has nothing to do with the genre that Harry Potter is. I just don't find it to be an entertaining franchise. Oh, I missed that with
Your
one time.
hand.
Oh, shit. Works versus Harry Potter, dude. Harry Potter wins every time.
Stop sniping me. This
When's the next fundraiser for the kids?
rude.
Whenever Bungie decides it is, probably mid-year, August or so. Oh, damn, Noble, I'm sorry.
Are you guys not, or neither of you guys on the trace rifle train?
Out of spite, I am not.
I will be for
Really?
Life All Day One raid.
There's like too many fucking annoying people about it. It's the same goddamn thing as the chill clip bullshit. It's just out of spite,
I would
I'm
not
not
put those
using
in the
it.
same category because
No, they're the
trace
same.
rifles
They're
are
literally
Trace
the
rifles are
same.
based. Trace rifles are based, bro.
It's like, dog, I could do anything in this game with my fucking dick tied behind my back blindfolded. Like, I don't need to optimize bullshit, you know? Like, it's so annoying when people are like, oh, and you can only play the game if your nipples are grated together. It's more efficient, bro. Fuck, I can't stand it. I hate it.
Noted. Do not ask. If
Do
Scarrow
not
wants to use a
fucking
trace
know.
rifle.
It's fine if you ask, but if you come in, I hate like backseat fucking. Like if I'm doing something, like I only ever use forbearance, right? Like that's all I care about. And if you're like, oh, it's actually more efficient to do, like I'll fucking go back in time, wear a condom, so you're never born, okay? Like fuck.
God bless.
Joey, you hit a spot.
Yeah,
Now ask me what I think about gift cards.
you know what, Scarrow? I got the sneaking suspicion. What do you think about gift cards?
Dude, gift cards have got to be the worst fucking present.
I'm on this train too. I'm also a gift card hater.
Just give me $20. You know? Holy shit.
Yeah, I remember for my birthday one year, I got a fucking Walmart gift card. I never felt so defeated in my life.
I don't need a goddamn Jason's Deli, bro. Give me $20. I'll go, get some like cheap ass pizza and like fucking do something else, Jesus Christ. I hate it. There's such a stigma against giving money. I'm not a big fan of gift giving in general. It's just really, fuck! What did I do, man? I'm on my fucking Titan again.
I never should have asked him about the gift cards.
Oh, man.
I made a grave mistake.
And you know what?
I'd rather get nothing than get a gift
card. Yeah, I agree. It's like you get a Visa gift card as well, right?
You've created a quest for me. Like now I have to go somewhere specific.
And it's just like, but like you get, let's say like you get one of the general gift cards, right? Like one of the Visa ones or whatever. You have to know like the exact amount on it to spend. Like you can't spend over a lot of the times.
Visa ones, those are worse than like gift cards.
I know. It's just
prepaid
like just give me money. Like
Terrible.
let's just not do this stupid ass gift giving thing, because instead of spending $50 on you and you spending $50 on me and we both only be like 7 out of 10 happy, let's just like buy what we want because we're fucking adults. And then let's go, if we're gonna spend money, let's spend it on experiences. Let's go fucking, like throw food at children or something,
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Like,
holy fuck.
God, I hate gift culture. Makes me so angry, and gift cards are like the most like fucking decrepit bullshit ever. I hate it, man.
We evolved from talking about trace rifle meta to Scarrow throwing food at children. I'd say that's a pretty good like.
Now ask me what I think about anime.
Now this one I'm genuinely curious.
Nah,
about.
I don't. I'm really not strongly opinionated. I don't really. It's not really my vibe.
Scarrow of all people being opinionated about anime. I gotta hear this.
Nah, I don't vibe with it, but it's whatever. It's more of an art style thing. When we were in college as well, we shared an apartment. It was me and my wife. She was not my wife at the time, fiance, and we had 2 bedrooms in a 4-bedroom apartment. And on the other half, it was 2 of our high school friends. But one of my friends like dropped out like first semester, started working the night shift. And so on his nights off, he would watch anime all night, and he was at the wall, like she shared my wall. And so all night, all I would hear is those like stupid fucking ass anime, like sigh moan noises or whatever. like the and like I can't, it would wake us up, dude. I can't.
Bro,
I
didn't need an example.
Dude, I'll give you more if you want.
He hit the nail on the head though.
Dude, it fucking, Jesus Christ, I cannot. Oh God, it's honestly triggering. Like I'm shaking in anger right now. Holy.
Yo, Max, stop eating your damn chicken chunks and get your ass in here, bro.
Yeah, dude. Stop eating chicken chunks. It comes chunk some chicken, bro. What's going on here?
Dude,
what was the other call?
I hit the join button, and then it had the prompt to like hit enter to like confirm that you wanted to go.
No, it was dog. It was
but
dog.
I thought it was the joining prompt, and I was like, this is taking a while.
You said it was dog?
I think. We're about to find out. I fucking hope it is, because if it's not, we're gonna die. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, we're chilling.
I'm sorry, can we rewind a quick moment? What was the throwing food at kids thing?
No. He's onto something.
It's like in Letterkenny, dude. Like, I'll watch kids fall off of bikes all day. I don't give a fuck about your kid. You guys ever seen that clip? God, I love Letterkenny. Fucking hell. You guys
telling you, Max, Scarrow is incredibly based. We went from trace.
I'm bored with the anime take. I do not fuck with anime. I don't get the appeal.
I'm not like anti-anime.
Neither am I, but it's like I don't.
I think it's axes and dog.
You guys want another hot take? Chat loves this one. You guys know what the best condiment on earth is?
Spicy mayo.
What's your guess, Mac?
Don't say ketchup.
No.
I would never dream of saying ketchup. Ketchup is for children.
Come on, use your guess. Chop chop. You're not gonna get it.
I'm thinking. I want it to be a good guess.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a bad guess no matter what. So you're not gonna get it.
Then
You're not gonna get it.
I just won't even try then.
No, try. The blood of the unborn. No, it's fucking mashed potatoes are the greatest condiment. You put them on anything and it makes it 10% better immediately, dog. Bread, mashed potatoes. You dip some French fries in mashed potatoes, 100% better. Steak, mashed potatoes.
No, honestly though, like you're cooking with that one. Like
Dude.
as a kid, when I would eat vegetables, I would mix my vegetables in mashed potatoes. That shit would hit.
Exactly.
I don't disagree that like dipping things in mashed potatoes makes them better, but I'm not calling it a condiment.
Yeah, okay, dude.
It's about your outlook on life.
It's a condiment.
For real though, like I would have like peas and corn and like all this other shit. I would just put in mashed potatoes.
Right.
Dude, corn is gas.
Corn is hella
Corn is pretty
gas.
good.
It's so good. Like corn actually has no business being as good as it is.
According to chat, Google says mashed potatoes are a condiment.
Anything can be a condiment.
I don't wait.
use it.
How does that even work?
You know, mashed potatoes are a side.
No, I mean you can claim ketchup's a side.
No, you
just a
can't, because a
serial
side
killer.
needs to be able to eat. A side has to be good on its own.
What? Okay, what about mustard or vinegar, dude?
They're
I'm just gonna
condiments.
drink me some vinegar.
So you're telling me like pickles are a side, but relish isn't?
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Classic.
Oh no.
It's like a square rectangle square type thing.
What does that have to do with pickles and
A,
relish? One's just a chopped up pickle.
What's it called? Wait, I'm trying to reverse engineer this in my brain.
Pickle playbook.
And so
Um,
Callus's truth is laid bare.
Today,
From his
Junior.
rise to his fall, to whatever it is he is becoming
Oh no,
now,
never mind.
Callus is seeking transfiguration.
Ketchup is just mashed
It will help him better understand
tomatoes.
the goals
That is
of
not all
greatness,
ketchup is.
the final shape.
Plus vinegar and sugar, which you can eat all on
Man,
their
it's
own.
mashed tomatoes and like
Word
8
spoken
pounds
by
of sugar.
Apocrypha.
It's mainly sugar. If it was actually just mashed tomatoes, then they would call it mashed tomatoes.
Mashed tomatoes just sounds like.
I kind of like that. That's sort of base actually. I'm not gonna lie.
It sounds like it should not.
Mashed potatoes are literally just mashed potatoes. That's what they call them.
mashed tomatoes.
Pickles? I don't know if pickles are a condiment. Relish is a condiment.
They're the same thing. Relish is
It's
90%
different
pickle.
it's different form factors though. There's an important difference.
So if I chop up hot dogs into relish-sized bits, it sounds just like it's a condiment now.
I mean, is it like spreadable?
Everything's spreadable if you try hard enough, bro.
It just wouldn't necessarily be a good condiment, but it's I don't know. I don't like these stupid fucking food mind games. Oh, it's Pop-Tart raviolis. Like I don't.
Well,
fucking
I
care.
mean, objectively, yes, it is.
No, it doesn't matter. Though.
And the Earth is a ravioli if you really think about it.
It's like that. These are the type of things that like fucking dipshits say that where they try to
Don't
sound
call
smart.
Scarrow a
Oh,
dipshit.
dog, what the fuck?
not calling Scarrow a
You know I'm
dipshit,
getting
though.
a
You just
thinking
did. What do you
degree,
mean?
right? What the?
Dude, if someone ever brings up in casual conversation that a Pop-Tart is a ravioli, what they're really saying is that they are not a person worth talking to.
Oh shit, dude! I'm being personally taxed right now. Here, now let me ask you a question, okay?
There is no way that you're like in casual conversations fun facting ravioli Pop-Tarts. I know you're not doing
I
that.
think you'd be a little
Bro,
surprised.
No, I don't
Okay,
want
okay.
to be surprised.
Let me ask you.
Just
Let
tell
me
me
ask
you're
you.
not doing it.
Let me ask you a question, all right? Okay, so ghost pirates, right? Were they pirates that died and became ghosts, or was it someone who died and became a ghost?
I want to die and become a ghost.
And then, or was it a regular person that died and became a ghost and then decided to switch professions and become a pirate?
Dude, this conversation is so like it's ass and amazing at the same time.
It's just ass.
I don't know. I mean, hey, he's talking to you, not me, so I'm just spectating.
Dude, just no creativity, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. Lack of creativity. Is that Axis and Chalice or Axis and Sun?
Oh man, we're just having a good time here, dude.
And I'm more confident about the first one.
Come here, dogs. Fuck.
Oh. So what did you
correct.
think the last one was?
I got it already.
Oh, you got both?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's cooking.
Walter.
Oh,
Call out his son and dog, Walter.
dude, we're gonna have so much stack.
That's
armor
way
chat. I'm so
funnier than it
excited.
has any business being.
We're about to do. Are we gonna do a build crafting stream? I actually don't even really have to because it's like Destiny 2 armor picker will just do that shit for me, you know?
So dumb, but like fucking hilarious for some reason.
The killer, the cutlass. I mean, people like objectively died before swords existed. Oh, are you saying like the cutlass hasn't, or do you think did they die or were they pirates first? Yeah. That's actually a pretty clever way to ask.
Shit.
Mommy? Sorry.
Oh, nice. Dude, I flinched myself. That was pretty hot.
Yo, state of the game, thoughts?
Like a 7 out of 10.
Really?
I liked what they said for PvE. I wish they would have said more about the other. Well, I don't really fucking care about Gambit, to be honest, but if they're gonna make me keep playing it for Triumph score, I do care about Gambit.
I don't get why they were talking about how they wanted to bring back Challenge of Destiny 2, but the only thing that they're increasing the difficulty of is the Vanguard Ops playlist.
Yeah, I thought that was
kind of weird.
I feel like the way you read it was kind of a misinterpretation, I think, or like of like what we wanted, because like I don't even know, man. Like I feel like that was addressing like a lot of like the salt kind of feedback, but like that's very obviously not talking about playlist strikes, so I'm not really.
Well, I feel like just as far as strikes go, just make like a legendary playlist and have more rep and more rewards and just call it a day. That's all you really got to do for Vanguard strikes, in my opinion.
I also don't know if it's like just me. I mean, I asked my chat about this earlier and they said they felt the same way, but like Bungie seems to like think that people love Battlegrounds way more than they actually do.
I actually don't mind. Like I don't
dislike
yeah,
them,
yeah,
but
to
like
be fair,
the way they talk about Battlegrounds is as if it's like the second
The
coming.
greatest thing they've
yeah.
made.
I think I find Battlegrounds a lot more similar to Strikes than like 90% of the elite community, let's say, and I just don't like. Yeah, sure, some of them are a little bit slower, but a lot of them have skips. You know, there are a lot of Strikes that have this similar like sit in one place and defend bullshit thing that I also hate. But it's like, I don't know. I'd rather do like 90% of the Battlegrounds than fucking Scarlet Keep again. Let me tell you. Keep forgetting I'm
I think the like variety we're about to get in the GM playlist is kind of welcome. But like I feel like I would rather more 6-man activities stay around as permanent things. Like more things like Dares, I guess, but not quite as bad as Wellspring, than just more things that are akin to strikes. So I want more variety. We just keep getting strike-like activities.
They did say that they are gonna do that, which is good. So
I hope so. I want more permanent 6-man stuff. Dares was really cool, although it got pretty boring after a while. But more stuff like that would be nice.
Yeah, I think at this point, for me personally to be satisfied, I'm not even the biggest Crucible guy. Like I play a lot of it, but it's mostly just chilling. But it's like I am so invested in finding out why one map a year. Like what's the limiting reagent here? Like I don't understand.
Because the last map they made, they got absolutely flamed.
Because dude, and I look, man, I'm like, I'll get called a Bungie defender 9 out of 10 times. I will. But I am adamant that calling that a new map is not okay. And they've never talked about it.
Advertising.
I just don't understand, man. I don't get it. It's just like, there's so many bad maps, dude. Why Citadel? Why is that coming back?
I liked Citadel.
Why did it leave in the first place? I think is the better question.
Citadel's gonna play exactly the same as Disjunction. It's like, it's gonna play almost identically.
I don't know. I'm a Citadel.
I was a Citadel enjoyer when it existed.
Dude, they're gonna throw. I'm telling you guys, they're gonna throw Rift on that map, and it's all you're gonna play in comp. I'm telling you right now.
Rift has nothing to do with maps. I just hate Rift across the board. I don't know why it was fun in Destiny 1 compared to now, but I fucking hate it now.
But it's
just blindly hate Bungie.
I mean, I have a theory for the one PvP map a year thing, but it's kind of jaded and pessimistic. But
I mean, it is concerning PvP, so what isn't?
Dude, I know, but I just don't understand.
Theory is that
why not Solitude?
It's cups up, by the way.
I think Bungie's at the point where they know that, like, without, like, spending a ridiculous amount of money on marketing efforts and, like, making grand revolutionizing, like, updates, that the people who aren't going to play Destiny aren't buying the expansions, and the people who are going to play Destiny, they've already got. So there's not really, like, a reason to go
I don't
above
know,
and beyond.
man. Like, if before...
You're not really going to attract any new audiences, and as long as you do the bare minimum, you're going to maintain the one you have. So it's kind of like...
I just don't know. Before the expansion, I might have agreed with you, but they've got way too... Like, they just doubled the size of the studio, right? Like, they have way too much, like, riding on Destiny doing financially well. And it's like, if the Fortnite shit showed us anything...
but I think...
Like, there is
all their
people
resources
that
are going into their new game, though.
Yeah, but their new game isn't guaranteed to bring them money. Yeah. Destiny is.
More games more games flop than are the major success that Destiny has been financially.
No, I know, but I think I think they figured out, like, I'm sure they have, like, a bunch of internal stuff, and I think that they figured out that, like, they know what they have to maintain, and they know what bare minimum they have to maintain to keep, like, X amount of Destiny players continuing to buy the seasons, and, like, as long as they can maintain that number, they're chilling.
I don't know, maybe.
And so I think they would rather go like a high risk, high reward route and try and make their new IP bang so that they can, you know, scoop up as much of the market share as humanly possible, because I think that they probably know that they're kind of out of attempts with that in Destiny, right? They had Destiny 1 as their first try, then Taken King as their second try, D2 as their third try, and Forsaken as their fourth. It's like, I think they're like there's like 3 categories of Destiny players, right? You got like people who are like, yeah, we're gonna play the game. You got us. No matter what you put out, realistically, if we're being honest with ourselves, we're still gonna play. Gonna keep buying the expansions. Group number 2 is people who were just never really interested in the first place. You're not really going to convince them to give it a try at this point, no matter what you do. And then group number 3 are people that you just lost, and it's like, you know, no matter what you do, you're not getting them back.
I just
and like
with the insane jump in player base with the free expansions, I just think you're missing a very, very important 4th group of people there. That is just, I mean, there are way more gamers in the world that have never tried Destiny than those who have. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm... With the huge investment they still very clearly put in the game. I mean, we're still getting, like, more endgame content a year than we ever have, right? That's not cheap. And raids are played by, like, a fraction of the player base. You don't think that they would spend that money on, like, rituals to appease more people?
I mean,
if they were doing the bare minimum?
The investment now is greater than the investment used to be?
From Bungie alone? Yeah.
I feel like Bungie is in a position, though, where they could just as easily replicate what, like, the Forsaken era level of content. It's just that they have their employees spread between multiple games.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't think
I think that's uncontested.
I think that they've done analysis and they think it's...
If they wanted to, they could do it.
I think it's more, I think from where they stand, I think they think it's more worth it, which, like, to their credit, I think it's probably more worth it too from, like, a business POV. It's more worth it to put all your resources into your potential new title instead of trying to put those resources into trying to give Destiny, like, another resurgence or another, like, boom to try and bring in more people.
I mean, I see what you're saying. Like, you keep Destiny afloat to basically fund your new projects, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And not even just to fund your new project, but, like, I mean, Destiny is always going to make, like, X amount of dollars because it's it's got a substantial amount of people hooked that are always going to drop the $10 every 3 months. It's like, you know.
But kind of as a counterpoint, I would be unbelievably shocked if, with whatever Saga 2 is, it's Destiny 3, if it's still in Destiny 2, if there isn't an insane marketing push for that to be another boost to the game as, like, a new starting point.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen after Final Shape. I don't have a fucking clue what they're gonna do.
Yeah. So, but I think it would be kind of silly from just any basic standpoint to not try to get people, like, every time, any franchise, anytime there's, like, a soft reset like that, they always use it as an onboarding process.
Probably. Like, I think post Final Shape, post Light and Dark Saga, I think you're right. But I think like right now to answer your question, why not put effort into making PvP maps? I think is just like you put that effort in when you're at end of Light and Dark Saga. You put a lot of effort in making a lot of PvP maps for your Destiny 3 or whatever it is.
Oh, so that's another thing. If we're getting, a season that's mostly focused on rituals, right? How is and they've already said they're putting a large amount of their development effort towards that season. How is none of that new maps?
Yeah, that is facts, actually.
I don't. Maybe it's going to be, and they just didn't want to make any
also,
promises.
I don't know if you guys noticed too, but like Lightfall only one brand new strike.
Probably, but I get that is also assuming that both Lake of Shadows and Arms
That's assuming
Dealer
that both Lake of Shadows and Arms Dealer are reprised in the same season.
Yeah.
Which the wording made it seem like.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, even if they're reprised, that doesn't mean that they'll be Nightfall's their first season, but.
If they follow historical precedents of GM Nightfall rotations, then they will be.
Yeah, I agree, but.
Oh, we weren't paying attention.
Oh shit!
I didn't want to be rude to Mac.
Nah, kill me next time.
Yeah, here you go.
Murder me.
This is a take for you, Joe. After final shape is over, the Flash will show up and send
Ezra
Destiny
Miller
back
will
in
start
time.
committing felonies.
That's right. We'll get a Flashpoint in Destiny, though. That's
Dude,
right.
I am so excited for that movie. It's not even funny.
Look, man, I've never seen any of the DC movies, and I've got to say that it does look pretty good.
It looks like DC doing their own No Way Home thing, and I enjoyed No Way Home.
Not that you enjoyed it. Sorry, I chest bumped.
Honestly, a fucking after final shape, a fucking.
They're both back, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I don't think it's gonna happen. You said both back.
Yeah, Cup and Dog or whatever.
I don't think it's gonna happen because I think they've kind of married themselves to the idea of like Destiny 2 is the like this is it, like we're gonna keep building on Destiny 2 and whatever. But I would love like to go D2 to D3 the same way we went D1 to D2.
No, I am a D3 believer. I don't care if you
Man,
do
like
all my
massive
shit.
marketing push, wipe everything fresh, like.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
mean, I like the idea of starting from nothing.
Because like I've never been able to get it out of my head of like, can you imagine how massive this game would be even to this date if D2
guys grab
vanilla
cup, by the way?
landed big?
Oh, I never banked. Sorry.
Nah, you're good. Yeah, dude,
Like-
if D1 wasn't trash at launch and D2 wasn't even, hotter trash at launch, this franchise would be like if D1 started with Taken King and D2 started with Forsaken, holy
Yeah, it'd be,
shit.
We did like the player base would be.
It's because like
gargantuan.
Destiny,
Oh,
like every gamer,
Backs again.
every gamer like around just about has it hardwired in their head that Destiny is just a flop
It's
because
a
of
flop
how
game.
bad.
Yes, that's
because
all
of
they
how
think
bad.
of.
Yeah, because dude, I have friends of mine that like
People hear
have-
Destiny, they're like, oh, people still
That's
play
right,
that
Alex.
game. Like they
Yeah.
literally all think it's dead.
I got friends of mine that like their coworkers and shit make fun of them for playing Destiny, and like shit like that. Like, oh, isn't that game that launched with like no content and like blah 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 blah.
If they could go Destiny 3 and like make sure
Actually
that
launch it
Destiny 3
properly.
bangs on
Yeah.
launch, it could be insane.
Or whatever this new saga is. I mean,
Yeah, I
Destiny
just-
3 would be better because more people would like see it as a
Destiny,
yeah, more people would notice it as something that's like completely new.
Just if
Wow.
Saga 2 doesn't start with Destiny 3, I don't think Destiny 3 is happening until
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense to transition
I mean,
halfway through a Saga.
I think it's unlikely Destiny 3.
Oh
is
shit, I'm
happening,
dead. Yeah, just
period,
delay her this next time.
to be completely honest, but
Oh, I still have 20 seconds. You might be doing this whole thing without me, boys.
nah, we can get you on third for sure. Oh yeah, I'll bait Joey.
Okay. Tell me where she's going. All right, got. Okay,
Good,
she's
good,
going middle.
Hopefully it spawns me inside. Sometimes it does.
Oh, fucking dude! I was so far away from the backpack, dude. That's bullshit.
Nah, it spawned me. Fucking out.
Oh okay.
Toxic.
We'll just let her TP out then. There's no reason for us to try and
Yeah.
we'll shit on her
We'll
next time
two-phase it
anyway.
regardless.
Oh wait, I might be able to
Yeah.
come in. No. Ring a bell and it didn't. It didn't ring. It's toxic, bro.
But that's another good point too. Like someone in my chat just said, like Destiny 2 has existed for so long that like most people just assume like that it's too late to get in now.
I just think
Like-
attaching like a 2 to the game at this point is just kind of like.
Yeah,
I think
I think
take
if they
away
do
the-
anything, they need to
That's
drop
why I didn't.
the number.
That's why I didn't understand Overwatch, man. Like Overwatch 2, I don't know.
Just call it like, oh man,
I feel like it makes it less appealing.
I obviously the pipe dream, right, is like all content available all in one thing. Call it the Destiny universe, whatever.
The cinematic universe.
Yeah, I just don't think. Yeah, the DU,
The DC.
the DEU, Destiny
The
Extended.
D2CU.
I mean, that'd be
Fuck, I
hot.
died with a
Although,
flag.
like, I guess.
Biggest
Like,
problem is that
Even-
everyone
but
I
even
literally
when you-
always hear everyone say that their engine is like
dude, I think that's just
always
actually
the biggest
gaming
problem.
bullshit. I don't think anyone knows. I'm gonna be honest. I think if Bungie thought they needed to invest in a new engine, they would have fucking done it.
I mean,
Well,
they're
like,
building their
didn't
new
they just
games on
fucking
the
do that in
same
Beyond
engine.
Light? Isn't that why we've lost so much shit? Is because they didn't want to because they didn't have the time, resources, or desire to transfer it over to the new engine? Isn't that the
It wasn't a
entire
new
reason?
engine. It was just like they made engine changes. I guess it's not completely new though.
All I know is that Bungie's building their new game on this engine, on the Tiger engine or whatever it's called.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like that's like the most basic backseat gamer bullshit ever.
Do we have dog flag?
Nah, I got fucking murked whenever
Okay.
I picked it up.
I don't know though.
I'll get it.
But I guess also to your point, like if Bungie was doing, I don't know, because it kind of brings up like other IPs or not IPs, but like mediums. But I feel like if Bungie was just coasting on Destiny, they definitely wouldn't be putting as much stock as they are in alternate forms of media for Destiny. You know, TV
like,
shows
yeah,
and
the TV
movies and
shows and
stuff.
yeah.
Like I feel like, I don't know, it feels like something that's going to continue to grow, not something that's just riding constant, right?
Oh, like how we were talking about, like a D3 would get a shit ton of people in here. What
Yeah.
if they did like pull The Last of Us and made like this insane TV show?
Exactly,
and just
dude.
brought so many people into it.
Yeah.
As long as they don't make that shit like Halo, dude, then Halo was fucking awful. Like Master Chief literally fucked the Covenant. Like that shit is so cringe.
Oh,
He had sex with like a Covenant officer. It makes no sense, dude.
What's the
There's,
show
like,
rated?
this love story between Master Chief and someone like this Covenant queen or something. Like it's so dumb. And they showed his face and his ass cheeks. And it's like, bro, what is going on? No, you literally like Master Cheeks. Like that's where the meme came from. His ass was shown. The show is so weird. And there
Dude,
were like
like,
some cool action moments, but the CGI like ruined it.
where do some of these writers come from?
I don't know. But,
Dude,
like,
it's the
Xbox
Witcher
will
guys
find-
for sure.
They'll like fumble everything.
Oh yeah, Last of Us has been great. I mean, there's been a couple anime shows that people have really liked recently.
So like it's
Yeah,
weird.
Cyberpunk.
Like some bags just seem so unfumbleable, and then like people still figure out how to do it.
There comes a time where creative vision is just not it, boys. You know. Stick
Like
to the
I just
original.
I just cannot perceive how some bags have been fumbled. Like the Halo show is a perfect example. You literally have all the work done for you. Like you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need anything. Like all
Well,
you have to do is fucking give people more Halo.
But the problem was though is they explicitly didn't want to do that. The people that wrote the show
Yeah,
had
exactly.
never
You're
played
like
the
you're
games.
literally inting. You're trolling. You're
They're
throwing.
basically they told them to not do it on purpose and try to appeal to a broader audience, and that's what
Would
got them
Destiny
fucked up.
2 be a
Whereas like
brand
with
new
The Last of Us,
story?
they're
Or Destiny
trying
2
to
show be a
build
brand new
broader
story? I
audience
hope it's
or the core
I hope
audience.
it's
Yeah, and
It's
The
like
Last of
It's
Us,
zero
they start with like
audience.
the Dark
The
Ages.
The
Like
Last of
they,
Us
I
is,
think
like,
if they do like an
appealing,
intro
directly
show,
to the source
I think that'd be
material
sick.
the entire way and expanding on the source material
Let's go.
as well. Like with
too much
episode
mobility.
3. I don't know if you guys have been watching
let's
Last of Us or not.
go.
No, I don't. I don't watch TV,
They-
but like
they-
I've been seeing on Twitter
I'll
that
keep
that
both of
show's like
those just in
crazy.
case.
They've been doing a great job, and that's because they're
I've
appealing
been keeping
to their
so much
fans.
fucking
And
extra armor, dude.
I mean, if a game has fans, its story and lore and stuff, it has potential to reach a broader audience.
I'm just keeping
without
on
you-
fucking a billion
you know,
pieces.
butchering
for
Because
my
like
warlock.
your fans
sure.
will love it
Fuck
so
it.
much that they talk
They'll
to
talk about it.
talk it
they'll
up, and
promote
like
it
people
for
are like,
you.
even if they don't know anything about it, they're like, oh, this is like, if this person loves it this much, like it must have something going for it. Maybe I'll, and then
Yeah.
you create more
And-
fans.
And so you got Master Chief, a character who's beloved
I've always meant to ask, but I keep forgetting. But where do you get your metal merch from? Everywhere I look, everything's always sold out. So I follow all my favorite bands, and anytime they do releases, I just buy stuff. This hoodie was like a drop by Ice9. All my tie-dye hoodies, they're from Shibori Threads. I tweet them out on Twitter all the time. Love them. You just have to be on the pulse, dude. If you don't have a Twitter, you've already lost. Or if you're not signed up to like your favorite band's like email list, you've already lost. You know, that's just, it's unfortunate, but everyone's doing limited runs nowadays to make everything like more enticing or whatever. It's just how it works.
It's just like a sci-fi show with like a Halo skin on it.
Does Destiny get a series? Yeah, they're working actively on stuff.
It's like at a certain point
we don't know if it's TV
like
show
that,
or
it
movie.
becomes so blatantly obvious that you're just riding the
You're trying
past
to cash
success
in
of the you know
the
whatever.
IP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got so much good
And
stuff.
you
I need more
you don't
helmets.
give a
dude. I only
fuck
have
about the
2
creative
good
integrity
helmets,
of that
dude.
IP.
Give me
You don't
more
give a fuck
helmets,
about
Bungie.
I'm such a massive Halo fan, dude, and that like gutted me whenever I saw that show. I hate everything about it. Everything.
When you saw his cheeks, it was over.
When I saw the Master Cheeks, I knew. I knew. I'm just like, because if it wasn't for Halo, I sure.
What episode were the Master Cheeks showcased?
I can't remember, but like he was in like a bathroom and like the camera was angled behind him and he's just like butt booty naked, just chilling there.
Oh, so the Covenant sex scene and the Master Cheeks were different scenes?
Yeah, they were entirely different scenes.
So they just decided to like
and
show
made
his
Book
cheeks
of
on a whim
Sorrows
for
and go
no
hard.
Yeah, like
actual
it was
reason.
so dumb. It was literally so dumb.
It's not even like, oh, he's boning this Covenant queen.
No,
we have
no,
to
no.
show his cheeks because he's naked. It's just like, no, he woke up and was brushing his teeth, and someone was like, hey, you know.
We could have like some alien like combat here, or we could have Master Chief's ass. You know, like we'll just put Master Chief's ass in.
I got both flags. Do not panic. Dog chalice.
But like, dude, if it wasn't for Halo, I sure as hell would not be playing this game right now. I grew up on that shit. That's how I found Bungie and whatnot. And like, I hold that franchise so close to my heart. And then now like the games are terrible.
Yeah, I've noticed, especially
TV
metal
shows
bands, which is
terrible,
already gone by.
everything in life is
A lot of
horrible.
it is artificial.
Halo Infinite's dying. It was supposed to
Artificial
be a
scarcity,
10-year
so people
game.
buy
Now
it.
it's only going to be
It's like a good
3
marketing
years.
strat, but it is super annoying.
Half
Halo
the staff is
Infinite.
laid off.
It's like, it's so sad because like what happened to Halo Infinite
Mac, where
like
you
is
going?
exactly what I expected.
That was
to
the
happen
wrong
to
one.
it. Yeah, I guess it was.
Already. No, come on. I already have it.
Okay.
We only got 10 seconds.
What happened to Halo Infinite is exactly what I expected to happen to Halo Infinite, and I feel like everyone else kind of expected it to happen too.
Deep down, yeah. That thing was in development
Yeah,
hell
exactly,
for so
garbage.
long.
It'll be
it
good,
was,
dude.
It was kind of destined to happen.
Development hell, like it's just on the back burner or something.
Yeah, because it had the same development path as like Destiny and shit. Like a ton of stuff got developed and then scrapped, and then like that kind of stuff.
Like a entire story rewritten in 3 months type beat.
Like multiple directors getting fired and new ones being hired, and like changing game engines, and all this
fuck.
crazy stuff.
I missed my word. I don't want to talk.
And like the people who
Oh,
made the
Jesus
game
Christ.
engine, like they made this, I think it's called the Slip Space engine or whatever. Now, the people who literally were in charge and made that engine from scratch are fired, and I'm pretty sure they're moving to Unreal 5 now.
So they're remaking the entire game.
Well, they're moving the engine and shit, and like there was like these story like the campaign team. There's a lot of people that were fired because instead of making new content for Halo Infinite, they were prototyping new Halo games on a new engine instead of like developing for Infinite. And like there's like so much stuff, mismanagement. Oh my days, it's bad.
Helmets, 2 helmets, God roll.
Oh, that
helmets.
reminds me. If
Oh,
y'all
they're
got some
giving
shit
up on
in-
Infinite being a 10-year live service and making a new game instead.
100%. They
Is
are
what my
not
chat told me.
Yeah, they are not continuing it for 10 years.
Halo Infinite was not very infinite.
It was not infinite at all. It's gonna have like a less of a lifespan than like Halo 5.
Oh man. Yeah,
Halo Infinite was
what
Halo
are
2.
your guys' favorite stories that you would want to see
It's
made
tough, man.
into
It's so
TV
tough.
shows or stuff? Oh shit, that's what.
And the messed up part is that like the gameplay
That
was
makes me
fun.
so annoyed.
Yeah, I like Book of Stars. I
That's
think I think if you're gonna do a Destiny show, I think you gotta start from the beginning, right? Like do a Last of Us like collapse style.
They're rebooting the reboot.
Like survival.
It's crazy.
The collapse. Like give it like a 10-minute summary of like finding the traveler.
These companies do, dude. It's so fucking uninspired.
Just, like, the first Guardians waking up and just like
at least
being
the
fucking
one piece of credit
terrified
I'll
and
give to fucking
warlords and
Destiny.
shit.
At least they fucking stick with their shit. Or not Destiny, Bungie. At least they don't just abandon their projects.
Well, see, like with Halo, like they meant for Halo 3
shot.
to like be the end.
Turn them down. But yeah, imagine like a show that starts off like they find just like a prologue. They find the traveler. What the fuck ever happening? And then boom, it like flash forward. You see stuff, and then boom, collapse. And then it's just like the first Guardians, and they're terrified, and they're finding out they can't die and stuff. I've already did that. Well, gotta do it again.
Combat Evolved. It was really
I didn't
cool.
play ODST. I don't know how ODST was.
Story that takes place on Titan?
Was,
Fuck
like,
yeah,
if
dude.
you like
that'd be
campaigns,
sick.
then ODST was S+. It was great.
Really?
Yeah. It
Oh,
was
Drifter
very,
stuff too.
Being
You
able
do
to
so
play
much,
as
do
an
like a
ODST
Destiny anthology
instead of a
different character
Spartan,
every
like you'd
week.
feel so vulnerable to even like the smallest of enemies. It was really immersive.
It was like the hardest Halo then?
Well, no, Halo 2 was the hardest just because of how unbalanced it was. But Halo 3 ODST, like you didn't jump as high, and you took like way more damage and stuff, like just in general. It made you feel like you weren't like
what made
a
Halo
walking
2
badass.
or what made Halo 2 unbalanced?
Halo 2 was a very rushed Halo game, like extremely rushed, and the balancing for Halo 2 Legendary difficulty was not there. So Halo 2 Legendary is known as like one of the hardest difficulties in a game like ever, especially if you do it with like all skulls on and stuff. So technically Halo 2 Heroic difficulty is really what the Legendary difficulty should have been, but yeah, Halo 2's campaign was just really unbalanced, which is why it was so difficult. You truly felt like you were just like a civilian, basically, how much you would get slapped
Reese stuff.
around.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about stuff that would be more like wide, like
It
broader
is tough.
stuff. Maybe the Fallen, like that sort of stuff might be harder, but I don't know. I'd love that sort of stuff. Chalice and Sun. I don't know. I'm also worried though, because like I feel like a lot of franchises are starting to do this, and like we just don't need a million expanded universes, you know.
Before Halo Infinite came out, I played through all the Halo games on the Master Chief Collection again, because the last time I'd played them I was like a kid, and this time I could play them on PC and all that kind of stuff, and I got to re-experience them all. It was such a fun time.
Almost died there.
So I was like all refreshed on all of the story and everything.
On like a difficulty scale, where do you put like Destiny versus like I guess
the Legendary campaign?
Sure.
Probably like Halo 3 Heroic difficulty.
Yeah, Jonas, that actually fucking
like
sick.
Legendary Destiny campaign versus Legendary Halo 2 campaign scale.
Not
1 to
even
10.
close.
Where do you put it both?
So Halo 2 Legendary is basically like
a 10. It's as hard as it gets.
it's what was that really hard Mercury GM? Garden World?
Garden World.
Okay, Halo 2 Legendary is Garden World for like every mission. Like we weren't as strong back then, and it was like really difficult. Basically Halo 2 Legendary was like the old GM difficulty before we got really powerful. That's kind of like everything would basically one-shot you, and you had to like pump some serious damage into enemies to kill them. And the Legendary campaign in Destiny is more akin to a Heroic difficulty in a Halo game.
Yeah, Micah, I
Wish we
agree.
could play Garden World again. I never got to beat it back in the day. The saddest sentence ever spoken.
Me too, man. I didn't get,
Wish we could play Garden World again.
I didn't
Wish we
get
could play
into
Savage
that's
Zone
right.
again. Wish we could play the Pyramidion again.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Please be a good roll.
We never got to
man.
experience GM Pyramidion
Fucking
or
trash, dude. What
Will of the Thousands.
Will of the Thousands would have went so hard.
Take that.
Oh wait, Scarrow was talking about some copage earlier.
What's that?
Season of the Deep and Titan.
Oh god, it's gonna be so good, dude.
That would be so hype. He was talking about, like, you know how Haunted brought back the Leviathan? Like, what if Deep brought back Titan and there was like something special that took place there, like with the dungeon or whatever? Kind of like how duality still takes place in the Leviathan, and the Leviathan is still getting sunset. So like, we could get. I mean, Titan is still in the game via the Crucible map, so I mean, I'm kind of coping with Scarrow here. I mean, it's very possible.
It'd be cool.
As long as I get 17th song back, I'm good.
Yeah, fair enough. I know people don't like the patrol zone thing, but I thought it was very unique and creative, and I liked it. Nightmare Containment fucking sucks.
I always
but...
like Titan Patrol Zone.
No, I mean, like the Leviathan patrol zone, like bring a patrol zone for a seasonal.
Oh.
I liked it, but...
Well, I didn't dislike it. I just disliked that they removed the raid.
Yeah.
Because they said the game was too big, and then they brought the raid back, but they didn't. If they brought back the raid and the patrol zone for Season of the Haunted, I would have been happy as a clam. 0 complaints, 11 out of 10. But like removing our favorite pieces of content just so you can like reskin them and bring them back as the quote unquote new seasonal content, that's what I didn't like.
I thought the Leviathan stuff was cool. I just hated like how they I will always view it as like the most horrible thing ever because of like getting the red borders, just walking around the Leviathan opening chests like for hours on end trying to get the Callus Mini tool.
1,000 milligrams of cope, dude. Imagine how awesome it is. And then a dungeon, you get to kill the whatever worm god or whatever's on top.
The fact that they turned a raid into a patrol zone, kind of like the Dreadnought was.
Dude, they actually spat on Leviathan.
Yeah. Leviathan really do be getting sunset like twice.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be awesome. Just imagine. I like the patrol zones. I think they were cool. I don't want them to do it every season, obviously, but. Yeah,
bro, someone DM'd me on Twitter because my clan called them cringe dog shit for spamming Fighting Lion and Trials.
We get more battlegrounds.
They DM'd me on Twitter.
Yeah, you're responsible for them all, Mac. Get a babysitter.
They were like, your clanmate's kind of a dick. And I was like, oh, I think you're kind of a dick.
What the fuck?
Saving Private Scarrow.
Excuse me?
Sorry, Private Mactics.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Both of you weren't at the bell, okay? I'm just saying.
I had to go get his ass twice.
But in fairness, Scarrow was not at the bell because I was.
He was defending his fucking clanmate, dude.
You should have asked him who it was and then agreed that he's a dick.
Yeah, I would have been like, yeah, he is a dick.
He is a dick. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Like I don't like. Do people want people like banned from Destiny and blacklisted from clans because they called someone cringe?
Yes.
Such like people take shit so personally.
This is the.
I'm very excited to low man the new raid. Very excited.
Stop.
That's always my favorite.
Stop.
Dude, like honestly though, I mean, like.
Be very careful, Joey. You're gonna get me into some not good stuff. What the fuck?
Oh, ran.
Yeah.
In the circle, I have one of the. It's
pretty cringe.
I do. I very much dislike how a lot of like top Destiny players handle that sort of shit. Though it's just I find it's sort of like the primaries thing. Like, God. So like, there's like just a bunch of like 16-year-olds in the community that just don't know how to have conversations. And fuck
the primaries thing?
I think it's talking about trace rifles.
Well, that's just an example. Yeah, the trace rifles thing is just like one of many examples. You know. It's just wild.
Scarrow is not happy about the trace rifles.
No, well, that's just what.
I'm gonna tweet that. Oh, I'm gonna tweet that on Twitter. Give me a minute. I'm not gonna put any context behind him. I'm just gonna say Scarrow 9 is not happy about trace rifles.
Oh man. so good.
Yo, Joey, the song you were singing when you and I were running on Saturday, I had that stuck in my head all fucking weekend. I was trotting around the house just in the big burger, cheese. All fucking weekend.
So a lot of like
how many people that's gonna confuse.
a lot of very good Destiny people don't use a primary because and it makes sense. It does make sense. I just hate the culture around it. And so the reason is you get way more heavy if you're running two specials. And so instead they run a trace rifle because it is essentially a primary weapon that uses second special ammo, and so you get
Cabal magma malfunction.
So you get a lot of the benefits of both.
No.
And
this is huge.
But it's just so like the people that do it are just it's just like an annoying. Oh fuck! I'm not even doing full damage. It's just an annoying
all day
thing, right? And so it's just like whenever I'm using like fucking something, I don't know, and people are just like, oh, that would be.
I was fucking feeling it.
Why are you still using no time in Crucible? This is technically more efficient. It's like, oh.
These snipers don't leave me alone. No, Daddy's about to be very angry. Oh, we can.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do.
Yeah, I'll bait. Kill the snipers. Do we have well? I was gonna say.
No.
I probably should have thrown bubble on the last one. I'm not missing.
Yeah, I got my super last second.
Yeah, exactly. Like being elitist about stuff. And there's some things that are like fine to be elitist about, but it's just like there's some things where it's just like, come on.
Weapon in a class item.
Fuck me.
Scarrow 9 is not happy about
what?
Tracer.
Oh yes, that's true.
Clout me up on Twitter, Scarrow. I need that retweet.
All right. I'm just gonna say fuck trace rifles.
Fuck it, I'd rather hit a child with food than use a trace rifle.
I'd rather use a fucking glaive than a trace rifle come at me. And I hate glaives. Say that. No. I hate glaives.
No.
Yeah, I also hate glaives. I wish they would delete glaives from the game.
I don't hate them that
Glaive
much.
Hater
But...
G1.
Dude, glaives are another one of those things that like people are toxic about for no fucking reason. I hate it, dude. It's like, I'm not gonna use your fucking glaive, man. Leave me alone.
I just think they feel like crap. They feel so janky to use.
Did you post, Joe?
Yeah, I didn't at you. I subtweeted you.
Oh.
I figured it'd be funnier if I didn't at you.
Real news network.
I feel like glaives just feel like swords that don't work.
Words that don't. Well said.
I wanted to make sure that people knew I wasn't reporting fake news.
Mine helped me with covalent bonds. I got to test on it tomorrow. So covalent bonds are bonds usually between two. I mean, always between two.
Some more add density up in there, like some of the.
Between two non-metals.
I love
and they share electrons. So
maybe them just refreshing.
You think about like a carbon-carbon bond. You have electrons being shared between both species, whereas if you have like an ionic bond, right?
It's like, you know,
ionic bonds are two electrons being donated from one to another. So if you have like sodium chloride, you have a non-metal and a metal, can also be two metals.
And stuff like that, then it's like, okay, they
and so like sodium has a positive charge and needs two electrons, or it needs electrons, and chlorine has a negative charge that has two electrons to give, and so they'll bond, but both electrons in that case are coming from one.
All they do is add like immunity phase.
Covalent is
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
1-1.
Wait, did you get the other flag?
Or more in the case of like
I don't know what the other one was.
I think it's this one. But Bungie changing a boss fight be like do 1/3 damage, hit immunity phase.
It's covalent, yeah, it's covalent.
If the only thing.
Yeah, okay, so hydrogen is. Yeah, that hydrogen's a bit of an exception. It's kind of a silly use.
It's just an excuse to not make more strikes.
We'll have to see. It's just weird because like I guess the only way they monetize strikes is if it's a nightfall. Never mind. Because like people can still play them for free through the playlist, but unless it's a nightfall, which is really weird.
Then like just like add like strike packs. I will happily pay for new strikes.
This is how far we've come.
I don't even care. Well, but like it's the weird thing. Like
They're
I don't
both
think
top.
anyone has ever like had a problem with like paying for new Destiny content. But like we don't have any options.
I don't know, dog. Joe's
Really?
tweets about the dungeon pass led me down
I
to
still stand by that.
Wait, give me the rundown on the dungeon pass.
I said, now I see Scarrow's argument. I don't have a strong enough opinion about it because I do see what Scarrow's trying to say, but I was talking about whenever Spire got announced, because I was being a little negative Nancy whenever Spire released, but I ended up liking the dungeon. I liked
Spire too. I thought it was good.
Anyways, I was annoyed because we're like spending $10 per dungeon, and we get 4 new weapons plus an exotic, and then 2 rehashes.
Oh,
and I was like,
yeah.
And I was like, well, since I'm paying for the dungeon as like a standalone thing, I would rather have 6 new guns instead of 4 and 2 rehashes, plus the exotic. Which I know seems like a minuscule thing to say, but like, you know, I'm paying $10 for it.
To be honest, with the rehashes, I just wish they weren't even there. I don't even care. Like, I don't even need 2 new guns. Just give me 4 new guns. Fuck the rehashes. They're dumb as fuck.
I feel like the rehashes are more insulting than they are additive to the experience.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
especially because they weren't craftable. They was just like they were just.
Yeah, and they're still in the game and usable. They're not sunset or anything.
Yeah, that was also.
That's why it annoyed me. I'm
Yeah.
like, if you're gonna rehash something, do like, I don't know, something completely different.
I just the 2 extra in duality felt unnecessary. They were extra unnecessary inspired. Just like keep them out.
Honestly, it just like dilutes the loophole.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even want.
I'm trying to get a fucking cowboy hat here.
I'm trying to get a God Roll Cataclysmic. I don't want fucking fixed odds.
Those come from different things.
Get a cataclysmic from duality.
What?
Storm
He said, I want to get a
Storm
cataclysmic.
Yeah. I play the game.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Fuck, let him cook.
Who let Mactix cook?
Wait, aren't you the one supposed to be quizzing us on the weapon icons? What's going on here?
I need more people for that.
Oh yeah? Just give me 100. I'll do them all. Oh, Heart Shadow. Let's go. First one.
Bro, I've gotten 6 of them since I started farming
That's
this
so many.
godforsaken encounter.
I got probably 20 more minutes in me, by the way.
All right, fair enough.
That's fine. I gotta go to the gym anyways.
I gotta go.
I do think there will be a Vidoc
sit
tomorrow.
on the couch with my girlfriend.
I was gonna go earlier today, but I got lazy.
I mean, not I have to. I want to.
Nah, I'm telling her what you said.
Oh my god, dude. Someone just had the best reply to my quote tweet. What the fuck?
Yeah, I literally see it. You're talking about the notepad?
The notepad. That's amazing. Oh my god.
That's a really good reaction image.
Oh my.
Things I hate, trace rifles, and things I love, throwing food at children. Things that are condiments, mashed potatoes.
Oh my god, Dawson, you're an actual fucking creature in such a good way, man. Look at this guy.
I was about to ask why your fingers don't look real, and then I realized they're getting cut off by the edge.
Yeah,
of the
green screen.
I was like, bro, where are your knuckles at?
Oh. You made, this is the one you made? Jonathan? Oh, it's a Dawson, it's Havoc. I'm so sorry, Havoc. That's so good. When your dad comes home early, ruining my time with your mom. That's so fucking good. That's sorry. I don't know why. I assumed it was Dawson because he usually makes those memes. I'm so sorry for miscrediting. That was so good. That was so good, dude. God damn it. That was awesome. Fucking brilliant, dude. Oh, I missed my...
Dude, people unironically brag about stream sniping. It's crazy.
Wait, who's stream sniping who? What's happening? Where's the drama?
I saw something on Twitter where people were like, someone was like, "Oh, stream sniping's fun. I love stream sniping. If they don't like it, they should get better at the game or not stream or something." I'm like, dude, you fucking.
Or just hide whenever you queue. There's always gonna be shitters out there. I got stream snipe one time. I don't really mind though. I don't really. I'm gonna take it
I
too
got stream
seriously.
snipe one time too. I'm a PvE main. Like, I don't know what people are trying to prove.
They're both close. Yeah, whenever people like stream snipe PvE players and then talk about how like shit they are in PvP, it's like, well, yeah.
Dog, my ass has been
Yeah.
flawless 400 times, and I still get told constantly that I get carried. I cannot stand it. That pisses me off more than anything. Just like,
Yeah, I was streaming trials one time, and someone was like in my chat, like throwing the person I was playing against. They were throwing messages in my chat, like in between rounds and shit like that. And I was like, bro, are you watching me while we're playing against each other?
dude,
And
I
he
love
was
that
like,
shit. That's actually so funny.
He was like, well,
Both
yeah.
top.
And I was like, you can't. That's no, you can't do. And he's like, well, if you don't want people to watch you while you play, then why are you streaming? And I was like, that has to be like the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard a human being say.
Just gotta win, dude, and then teabag him. That's the best part. It's like, oh, it's my favorite. I love.
You genuinely like, oh, but you want people to watch you. That's why you stream. I'm like, yeah, not while I'm fucking playing a game against them and I'm trying to win.
Yeah, get the guy up top right.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to kill him, I got sniped.
Yeah, some of these people are actual fucking donuts.
You're literally wearing them right now.
Yes, I am.
That's pretty based.
Wear them.
No Vidoc at all. I don't
Why do
believe
you
that,
wear-
dude. There's always a
Why do you wear
Vidoc.
the donut hoodie? I want to know the lore behind that.
Oh no! Mistakes have been made.
Oh,
What do you mean?
no.
It's just a
Scarrow
gas
never
hoodie.
gave me the lore behind like what's with the donuts, right? What's the donut? lore?
Donuts.
Yeah, I just like.
What the fuck do they
I like
mean?
the hood. It's a comfortable ass hoodie. That's really it. And
You
then
guys
like
never have satisfying lore. And
Oh, I just jumped off the map. Oh, I'm better.
Yeah, my lore is Mega L.
Yeah, well, Scarrow doesn't even remember his lore, and it's
Dog,
part of
I've been-
his like
I've been-
starter kit.
I've been
for
fucking
another...
streaming for goddamn like 8 years, dog. I don't remember this goddamn shit.
I don't think I have any lore.
It's you.
Dude, it's just like one of those things. I don't know. It's like I have like nicknames for my wife that I don't remember where they came from.
Okay,
Like,
what's the Demon Joe lore then?
let's go.
Since you're so.
Yeah,
What
dude,
part
that
of
sounds
the
like an
Demon
edgy
Joe
12-year-old name. That's all I'm saying.
Hey! I was actually like 11 years old when the first iteration of this name was conceived.
Well, there you go.
Okay, so actually hold up. Before I use all of my brain power explaining.
Gee, dude,
Demon
we're getting
Joe
fucking
cinematic universe.
ran.
Let me get my overshield really quick. Grab you. Yeah, let's kill Kaido first, and then I'll dive into the DJCU lore.
What is even happening?
Renamed to avoid copyright.
Yeah, Demon Joe Cinematic Universe. I don't want DC up my ass. they do not know who I am
Yet.
yet, till I get cast.
DJCU is my favorite U.
For real, bro. Now that I've like been doing live streams, shorts, and videos all on the same channel, it truly is a cinematic
It kind of is
universe.
a CU.
Like it literally is, bro. You do all of it on the same channel, you're making yourself into
I didn't
a
think
cinematic
about it, but
universe.
you're kind of right.
Yeah, does it have to be
That's
on the
what I'm
same
saying.
channel?
Because
Is
it's
that the
like,
only way it's a CU?
yeah, because it's all in one place. It's like Disney
So,
Plus. When you go to my
is mine-
channel, it's like Disney Plus.
Is mine not then?
No.
Or, well, I do YouTube streams.
Yours is yours
it
is
literally is.
no, yours
just-
is less of a cinematic universe, more of like I would call it like a playbook.
Oh, yeah, actually, I think he's onto something.
I'm not gonna be alive, bro.
No. So like Mac, you know how like
How to disappear playbook. That's the last one.
Like, all right, so DC like signs like one of their characters is like technically owned by Netflix, so like Netflix has like a show about them. I think it's like Sandman or whatever. So that's kind of like with you and Twitch.
Sandman's
so, like,
a Marvel character.
No, hold on. Maybe it's the wrong one.
Oh, wait, is the DJCU owned by YouTube though?
Are you? Isn't? I mean, the Watchmen are technically DC, right? And they're owned by HBO. Is that what you're talking about?
No. Sandman, the Sandman 2022. That's DC.
Oh, Neil Gaiman.
Someone in my
Sandman?
chat just said y'all are still talking about
Yeah.
superheroes, not
The-
knowing that we're talking about the MCU and the DJCU.
The
Yes,
Sand-
we are still talking about superheroes. Damn straight.
The Sandman is DC. So
Sheesh.
Netflix has the Sandman on. Well, Netflix has the Sandman on their like shit, right? And then DC normally is on HBO Max. So that's basically what you and Twitch are. But listen, all right. So back to the DJCU. What's really important here?
Okay.
So basically, when I was 11 years old, I got my first ever laptop. All right. And what do you do as an 11-year-old whenever you get a laptop that isn't watch porn? Well, I'll tell you. You download Minecraft. And my dad was helping me make a name for my Minecraft account. And the first iteration of Demon Joe was actually Demon Toe.
Wait, is Joe not your real
Actually.
name?
So like the original, like my Blizzard account is named like Demon Toe because of how long it's been around. My Steam account name is Demon Toe and shit like that. So like my dad just thought it sounded funny. You take something like evil and shit and you just toe. Why not? And so I thought it was funny as a little kid, so we went with it. But because my name is Joey, as I got older, I was like, man, I really would like to make YouTube videos and stream and stuff, but Demon Toe just sounds so lame. So I had the most insane brain blast. I was like, what if I just combine my name with my online alias?
So you just got lucky that your fucking tag happened to be almost your name already?
Yeah. So I just Demon Joe, and that's
This
where it
is
came
very
from.
similar. This is very similar to. So my friend has a like a wiener dog, and he named it Oscar. And I was like, oh, like Oscar Mayer Wiener, and he's Canadian. He had never heard of them, and I still to this day do not believe that he did that on accident. And I'm out of all the names, there are so many words in the English language, and you just happen to pick the one that was almost exactly your name.
Yeah, it is pretty insane.
All right, it worked out. Whatever.
It did. I went by Demon Toe for so long. Demon Joe was not much of a
Did you?
change up.
Were you like? Was your catchphrase like, "Oh, I'm feeling infected," or like?
I don't think that was my catchphrase.
It should
I
have
don't
been.
think I've ever had a catchphrase, Scaro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
You don't have a. You don't have a catchphrase?
What's your catchphrase?
I'm just a guy being a dude.
A Scaro on time. Oh.
Yeah, it's Scaro time. That's right, actually.
It's Scaro in time.
Hey, all of my. So I have a couple catchphrases.
Whatever your catchphrase was before, it's
It's that
gone.
one. Yeah.
That's what he
Joey
says at the
just-
beginning of
I,
every stream when
I
he
have-
goes live.
I have many catchphrases. Anything having to do with any variation of a your mom joke is my catchphrase. And then
That's the new intro. It's Scaro in time.
it's Scaro time. I'm gonna say. I'll say that next time. I'll say that.
Scaro hits 100K. That's the new intro.
There you go. I also
that's
say that was
the
my nickname in
future
high
of
school a lot. I really like that joke, so that's kind of my catchphrase. Someone's like, oh, I don't even know. I can't believe I haven't said it yet this stream, to be honest. But yeah, it's Scaro in time. That's great.
Axon.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Fuck this place, man.
Oh shit. Fuck. Balls.
What was
Oh
the,
my god,
calls?
you're using a linear. I'm kicking him from the team.
Axon. Wait,
Linear. I'm
wait,
using
what?
Trace. I'm using
Oh,
a
Trace. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Trace.
was
Bro,
like,
he
what
hates
are
him
you
so
using?
bad. He hates him so bad. I'm leveling it up. I crafted it today. It's almost 16. I'm not Shiro Cheese like strongest like warrior. I can't stand that shit. I would just rather use a dog shit like rolled weapon in regular content than do Shiro-Chi.
I only use forbearance. That's it. I will never take it off.
I mean that is very based as well.
People would be like, Salvos is better, and I'd be like, you're dumb. That's my catchphrase.
That's a pretty good one. That's very catchy. It really
Thank you.
rolls off the
I
tongue.
got the flagon.
Get the flag in that easy, but you don't get in me that easy? What the fuck is going on, man? Do you not love me?
Oh, it's damage time. Let's go. Dude, these runs are so... I love this farm so much, man. It's such a good one.
Yeah, I don't... Joey and I were talking about that on Saturday. Like, we did for like 6 hours and we weren't bored.
For real, bro.
It's like,
that's the longest I've streamed since like the last day one.
It really makes you think, why is master content not always available? Curious.
That would make sense.
Curious. Oh, chat just ratted on you, Joe. He said,
what happened?
You used to be a Salvo's better than Forbearance Coper when the raid came out.
That is very true.
Oh,
that is actually extremely true.
But you're reformed now.
Yeah, I'm reformed now.
Okay, that's
my argument though was that like how weird the wave would behave a lot of times, or like
they fixed that. That's fair.
Yeah. It was really cheeks like for a while, and I would get so pissed because it would never go where I would aim, and I'm like, well, at least Salvo can like go vertically and it can go right.
Yeah, fair enough.
But no, I am reformed.
Oh, dude.
Chat can eat my ass.
ATP got me on the waveframe like train back in like hunts, and oh my god, it's like it's just addicting, man. It's so free.
So you've been a Deafening Whisper enjoyer.
Deafening Whisper enjoyer, that's right.
Yeah, Deafening Whisper was so gas when it came out.
And I feel
that was. What's up?
I was gonna say I feel bad I didn't get into the one that was in Martyr's Retribution or whatever. Like
That's exactly what I was about to say. Like I used Martyrs a decent amount, but when Martyrs went away, I never got back on the train because I just wanted Martyrs back. I didn't really care for Deafening.
Yeah.
I was like, give me my perk roll back with Martyrs. I still
have not gotten back on the wave frames train.
Dude, it's so good, man. It's so.
I have like I am not like a forbearance user. Like I don't.
Dude, tell you fucking what. If they make a kinetic trace rifle that I can use with forbearance, I might actually use it.
Stasis kinetic trace rifle, I think it would have to be.
Oh, wait. Is there a stasis trace rifle?
No, it's just Aggers.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that.
Fuck
that noise.
It's L. Actually, wait a minute. Is that kind of a big brain loadout? Like Aggers, forbearance, and then like...
Dude, Aggers is literally so fucking good.
Wait, that's actually kind of a gigabrain.
I've been on like the Aggers like meat riding train for a while. The ad clear and like the burst dam. Oh my dude, I love that weapon so much.
Wait, that's low-key like a massive brain day one loadout.
Oh, day one. I don't know about all of that, coach.
I love that gun so much.
I'm doing trace rifle double special on day one for sure.
Oh jeez.
Yo, Scaro, you have to use trace rifles day one.
Scaro does not.
Dog, I'm defending my PhD day one, man. I don't even.
Oh yeah, you're not doing. Well,
wait, no, I thought you were doing it. You can
still make day one.
Yeah, I'll do it that night. I'll probably be home at like 7:30 or 8 or something. So
yeah, 48 hours.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it in the 48. It depends how long it takes my OG team to do it, and then
I'm just legally. Are we allowed to call it day one anymore?
Just call it contest. Did you guys join me before I left? I actually don't even know. Okay.
No.
I
need to refill my water. I'm thirsty as fuck.
I'm so excited for the raid because I just hate needing to do like the rehashed raids twice, and I'm just so happy to be back to a raid where it's a one and done.
Why only twice?
Well, like I'm talking like King's Fall for the contest. Or like you do like contest mode and then challenge mode.
Oh yes.
Like I don't like that.
Oh, I'm excited for Wrath. Let me tell you. I hope they bring it. I'm telling you guys, look, man, it's copium and it's the worst idea I've ever had. But a Scorn version of Wrath would go so fucking hard. I don't even care.
I fucking agree, Joey. I hate the fucking 2 raid.
Oh, I thought he was gonna. Damn. I thought I was gonna. I had one person agree with me. Holy shit.
Nah, if they bring back Wrath and it's not Siva Fallen, I will commit war crimes.
Dude, I just imagine. I just imagine like a giant scream.
No, I don't want to. I am imagining it. It sounds terrible.
Like I said, worst idea I've ever had.
But... My favorite raid in the history of the game is not even close. If they defile that thing with Scorn, I will be.
Dude, instead of machine of
stick.
Wait,
the fucking caretaker is gonna.
Instead of Wrath of the Machine, it's Wrath of the Mascreeb, bro.
It's gonna be all the fucking Vow bosses inside.
Holy fuck!
Wrath.
Screebsis is the final boss. No, I'm with Scaro, bro.
Yeah, it's a giant Screeb for the legs, and then it's the top half of an Abomination.
Hell, bro, Scaro's cooking. I don't give a fuck. Homie's got the heat on high, cooking up a delicacy right
I
now.
wish you guys were in Ohio when.
Dude, I have a ton of vinyl chloride in the lab. I'll just take a little hit of the cylinder.
MacDix, did you see that amazing fucking tweet? Under yours, I responded. I made a quote with your tweet.
Yeah, what was that?
That shit is so gas.
I've never seen that in my life.
Wait, what did it say?
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you in a Discord.
I think I tweeted like I can't wait to like become a Ninja Turtle or something.
Oh, dude,
from
but
drinking the
you
Ohio
got
water.
it. The radiation and chemical poisoning are not the same thing.
Yeah, say that to my
not,
third
not
arm.
according to the cartoons I've watched.
Man,
MacDix is onto something. Cartoons would not lie.
I'm living in sewers, eating cheese pizzas.
Dude.
My life is about to be so
Madame
sick.
Curie's rolling in her grave right now, dude.
Yeah, well, she's dead, so what is she?
Oh God, no, Jesus Christ.
Damn. I'm in game swinging.
Clearly not that knowledgeable.
Oh,
in the
no.
ground.
Blood is beefing with someone that's dead. Yeah, I'm about to send you one of the greatest images you've ever seen in your life, Scaro.
Yo, you know what's fucked?
Yes,
Joey,
indeed.
the picture on it's wrong now though, because I changed my profile picture right after.
I'll do it again. I'll literally do it again.
Dude, my new profile picture is fucking fire. It's so good.
Is it another cat?
Chad, I really can't. I can't even express
But it's
how
got the
annoying
109
it is when people are like, "Oh, it's
Oh, dude, as long as
polyvinyl
it's another
chloride."
cat,
The
it's
train
valid.
was carrying
Yeah, yeah,
polyvinyl chloride. It's like you were so stupid. God, it hurts. God, it hurts. If it like just takes 2 seconds.
Your bell?
Takes 2 seconds.
LeBron James legacy.
You know,
Crushed.
man. All you have to do is
Yeah.
look up. All you have to do.
Oh, yeah, let me grab this.
Ah.
Let me grab this tweet so Scaro can.
It's a polyvinyl chloride gas. Like, oh Jesus fucking Christ. Pressurized polyvinyl chloride liquid.
His truth is laid bare. From his rise to his fall.
It's funny because it just looks like a cat that's saying it.
Are you tweeting it to me or are you DMing on Discord?
All right, Scaro, I DM'd it to you on Discord.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, there
I
we go.
use one of those like Twitter bots.
Fair enough, man.
Just in case Mac died, I feel like that'd be a good thing to have around.
According to the hive, the final shape is
Wait,
that
what?
which
Oh, you were
remains
talking about
when
fucking turning into a Ninja Turtle, bro. Like,
You said if I died.
well,
Turning
yeah,
into a
bro.
Ninja
Like, I
Turtle
mean,
and
I
dying
don't
are
know
very
anyone who
different.
survived turning into a Ninja Turtle.
Weakness is true endgame.
Bro, I can think of 4 of them instantly off the top of my head.
Yeah, they're from an anime, bro. They don't count.
That is not an anime.
The second collapse.
Ninja Turtle anime. You know,
No
Ninja
way.
Turtles are owned by the DC.
No way you're disrespecting the turtles like that.
Not Ninja Turtles are owned by DC, so they're in the DC.
Are they actually?
But I'm gonna adapt them into the DJCU.
Are they actually part of DC?
Yeah, they made a comic where Batman and the Ninja Turtles teamed up.
Bro, what the how does DC owns more than fucking Disney? What the hell?
They own the Turtles. They own Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's a really cool one. The collabs they've done with those 2 universes go so hard.
Are you sure they own them and they just haven't collabed with them?
No. They 100% have to. Here, I'll
I'm like
figure it out.
90% sure they own Watchmen
They're
and like
in
most of
possession of
Alan
the
Moore's
Turtles.
bullshit too. I think V for Vendetta is like technically in the DC universe or something. Like, I just don't understand how did they?
Oh wait. Okay, so it says they've been published by 3 different comic book companies. So I guess they're not owned by DC,
Okay.
but they did Batman / Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a comic.
That's kind of hot.
Oh, okay, so they've done both, Scaro. They've done both.
Oh, there's been Marvel.
Yeah, they did it with Daredevil.
Oh shit, that kind of makes sense.
Whenever they bring Daredevil back to Disney Plus, that if the Turtles aren't there, I'm rioting.
Hurts.
Mac, are you not even in here?
Oh no, that was my last one.
Oh,
Mac retired.
toxic. Alrighty.
It's so toxic.
Okay.
Bro drinks a
Okay.
little bit of that Ohio water and thinks he's better than us. That's
Think you got
messed up.
superpowers or some
water
shit? What's going on
fiend.
here? I haven't seen any of the new DC movies. All right,
You guys have
gentlemen.
no
Well,
idea
thanks.
how hard the Ohio water actually hits.
Thanks for you know what's actually really ironic about that is water hardness is like an actual measure of like
Scarrow,
what? It's true, it is.
I will find a bridge.
It's like it's a measure of usually magnesium and calcium content. That's why they have like water softeners.
Dude.
It's to remove that
Scarrow's
stuff.
like the walking nerd emoji.
Dude, I'm like, what the fuck
like
is
water
happening
hardness.
here? I'm being bullied. Oh my
When you
Listen,
talk
god.
about water
you're
hardness, you deserve to be bullied.
All right, one of you guys is my mom. I swear to God. Holy
You are
shit.
exponentially smarter than Mac and I, so we need to feel
Is your
better
mom
about ourselves.
is your mom bullying you about water hardness on a regular basis?
She did.
No talking about water hardness at the table, Scarrow.
Yeah, she used to
She-
bully me all
she
the time,
calls you
dude.
by
It was
your
kind of
gamer
toxic.
tag.
Yo, she
calls-
definitely calls him by his gamer tag.
Scarrow 9, you settle down right now.
That's true. Alrighty, gamers. Well, I've got like a fuck ton of armor, so I think we're sitting pretty, so I'm happy with it.
We are definitely sitting pretty.
That was a fun grind session.
Yes,
my
thank you
fellows.
guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, have a
good
good night,
evening.
gents.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a good
All right, chat. So here's what we walked out with. Let's see. Are we good? Are we good? Are we fucking good here? Let's see. Fine stuff. We got ourselves. I'm gonna make sure everything matches the checklist. 65, less than 6 mobility. Oh, this actually does not match. This does not match any of the checklists. Oh, PvP it does. Higher than. This literally doesn't match any of my 4, but I don't care. It's spiky. I want to make sure I have everything. Fuck the checklist. This is good. Fuck the checklist. Greater than 65, higher than 20 discipline and resilience. That checks out. Less than 6 mobility, higher than 65 checks out. Same. This does not meet anything. I wanted a couple of these that were see how they're kind of like middling spiky. I think that's really important because if you have, let's say I have like 3 of these, right? Let's say I have like, or let's say I have 260, 230 resilience and like 230 recovery, and then it's like I need some in the middle. I like, just in case. I like having these, man. You never fucking know. That's a great piece of armor. A little bit wasted on mobility, but you know, it's a hunter exotic, so that's fine. That one's really good. This is more of a PvP one. Hopefully I have some more resilience heavy stuff to cancel it out. This one kind of sucks. I honestly don't know why I have this, but just in case, I guess, whatever. See? Oh, that's arms. I don't know. I kept some spiky stuff. I'm not really as happy as I thought I was with my hunter gear. I was having bad luck, it would appear. That's a fantastic fucking chest piece right there. None wasted in both mobility and strength. Mobility and strength on everything but hunter are what I consider to be probably the 2 weakest. So anytime you get like 2 and 2, that's fucking fire. So like, yeah, lots of pretty good stuff here. You know, pretty good for 4 days worth of farming, right? Could have. Some of this stuff is but it's hopefully we can make some pretty good builds with it going into Lightfall and then come Lightfall. So I'm pretty happy with that sort of stuff. Yeah, like that's kind of shit right there, eh? So much strength. I kept it just in case, but if I ever need like vault space, I'm just gonna delete that because it's kind of bullshit. Yeah, this one too, kind of mid, hella mid actually. Like both of these kind of suck ass real bad. I got one good pair. Probably could have used more Titan ones. I probably should not have stopped farming, to be honest. On my Titan, maybe I'll go back on tonight. LFG some. Good. Decent. I'll take spiky stuff. I wish it was in resilience discipline, but I'll take it because I know I have resilience discipline and other stuff. So I like a nice little spread there. So not all bad stuff, man. Here, let's just use Destiny 2 armor picker and let's see some of the What's the man of comments in as well? That's the gear you start the game with. I've got all of my initial armor sets, all 3 of them. Oh, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's a dim transfer for sure. So let's see. So this is not gonna have any of the fucking, let's not have any of the mods on, but just because I don't really know what builds I'm gonna do for now, so I'll worry about that when I get there. Like Warlock. Let's see, like Starfire. What can we get? Oh, that's not all I meant to do. What the mother shit is happening here? So if I can do like 10, 10, and then like high recuv, like 8. Oh my god, see, that's so good. That's pretty good. Oh, you guys probably can't even see, sorry. So I can do like, just off of armor stats, I can do 10, 9, 10. And then like if I, is there a solar one that gives you plus 10? It's probably throwing, but I don't even fucking know. Ember of Searing. Yeah, that's kind of bad, but I mean, that's pretty good. Set each piece to Artifice. Can you do that? I mean, this is... Oh, how do I do that? Oh, shit. So if I put this all to Artifice, right? And then I click on an exotic chest piece, will it automatically replace it? It looks like it will. All right, what's the highest tier I can do? There's no way the highest I can do is 31. What? That's shit. Dude, that's awful. What? That's big sad. Wait, what is my Starfire? Shit's going. What's the... What the fuck? That's so low. I'm doing something wrong here. Well, you're telling me if I unequip this. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Start selecting stats, it'll replace that? Let me try that. I guess I should have tried that. I've never used this functionality, so I actually don't know what the limitations are. There might just be too many builds, maybe? I feel like surely not. I don't have that much armor. Alright, let's try it. Let's try again. Bro, this is not very promising. 34? It's not bad. No, it's kind of bad, actually. No, just show me the max amount of tiers for this. Well, I can bump that up. And I don't know. I'll worry about this later. I don't fucking care. I just wanted some examples, you know. It's hard to slow, man. You did solo Atheon, but if you're talking about less or more than one person, then duo Deepstone is flawless. Was a lot of fun, but very hard. Let's try like this shit here. No, I don't want 10 Riza. Recov, 10 Riza. Usually you want 6 here. Oh, dude, I had a couple 36s there. Take that. I mean, still kind of could be a lot better, but it's not terrible. Think about trying to do it. Duo Deepstone. Shit was not fun, man. Actually, it was a lot of fun. Mostly because I got to do it with ATP. What's your total stat split? That's kind of what I'm looking at here. 36. It's not fucking bad right there. Like, that's actually a genuinely really good build. I think for a lot of these, what's going to hold me back is my exotic. I've never really spent a lot of time farming exotics, unfortunately. It's just not something I've ever really done. I probably should at some point get into that, but oh yeah, I always forget what they look like without ornament. Let's see what some 35ers. Oh wow, yeah. So not bad. Would you do a flawless master vlog so badly? You don't even have another chance for that this fucking season, unfortunately. Oh, do I have anything selected? Things will get easier or harder based off of what I have there. What does it have? I'm actually really curious. It sucks, man. Why are Amkaras? What? They are not that good. They are probably the most easy to abuse exotic in the entire game in PvP right now. You're like, they're pretty like stupidly powerful. I'm actually really curious if I go back and I turn these all to none. So it's like 32. Oh fuck, man, that's so sad. Gotta go do more farming. I can get 36 without using what? I see a lot more of these. Some of my stuff's just too spiky. You see, like this uses like, what's it? One artifice thing. And I've got like so many artifice things that aren't this spiky. It's I guess my exotic's not very spiky, so it's got to compensate for that sort of shit. This is super spiky. I can't believe I don't have anything like that. I don't know, whatever. I'll figure it out when in the days leading up to Lightfall. I'll work on that sort of stuff, and I'll actually probably farm some more tonight, so. Cars are wildly overtuned. Yeah, they are. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for hanging out. Good, long, productive stream. I'm hungry as fuck, so I'm gonna go eat. Yeah, you need some high recup armor. Yeah, I think so as well. So, when's the vault cleaning? I actually already kind of did it a little bit. I don't know. I'm not too bothered. I've got like 100 some slots, so I'm not, 80 some slots. I'm not too bothered. Yeah, most of those are shit, and then it's just mostly like a fuck ton of stuff, so whatever. Probably just go for more. All right, everyone, have a fantastic night. I'll see you tomorrow for the quest, and hopefully a Vidoc, we'll see. But yeah, everyone, you got a lot of sunset weapons. All the sunset weapons I have generally have good trackers on them, which is why, or maybe not these sort of things. I like keeping the one of each of the curated roles as well, so. Is tomorrow Vidoc? Potentially. It's usually 2 Tuesdays before, so we'll see. But have a fantastic night, everyone. Love your faces. I'll see you very soon. Peace out.